engine.
test flight. Incredible views of our super heavy booster.
Booster offshore diver.
Welcome everyone to the stream for Starship's 9th flight test. We are currently 54 minutes away from hopefully an exciting liftoff of the first reflight of Super Heavy and hopefully the first Starship Block 2 to orbit Earth. I am joined here by Orca, Von Kerman, and Aeroplane Specialist. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. I'm dressed for the occasion. That's all I'm gonna say.
And he's also sitting in Ship 31's payload bay.
31?
31? I'm not in 35?
Yeah, that's there's no views of 35.
Well, do you want to die? He's on the bottom of the ocean right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die. I got Starlink, guys. It's okay.
Okay, that's good. Well, we like to welcome
Starlink
everyone
fixes things.
to the stream. This is definitely going to be probably the most nervous flight ever since Flight 5.
Sir, why do you have
I'm terrified.
in your DMs?
1 second. Orca, let me. I need to turn up your volume. There we go. Orca, talk.
Hello.
There we go. That's better.
Hello.
Am I good?
Wow, that's...
This is definitely going to be probably.
Alright.
Definitely gonna be probably.
Definitely going to be probably.
Absolutely. Okay,
Hold up.
probably
Fire.
ship locks load should start in a minute.
Okay, we cannot be able to show NSF stream, but I got NSF stream on my phone. But we'll be telling you guys what happens.
No, can't believe it.
Did you just have Jack Buyer in your DMs?
Yes.
KFC.
Oh yeah, the Twitter space.
KFC? KFC?
The FAA.
Oh yeah, KSB. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that when I asked him to DM literally everyone for the Twitter space.
Right.
Dude, KFC?
I guess I can be your informant guy because I have all of the streams pulled up. I have all of them. Just trust me. I have
KFC.
Specifically the Spanish KFC.
Yeah, specifically Spanish KFC.
That's your thing.
I had to, guys. I had to.
Oh, Espanol, that's right. I'm retarded. Sorry, guys.
It's Espanol, yes. Okay, so I said, like, not too long ago, we had Starship teams or go for prop load. Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
We should be starting prop load in like now. Literally now.
Tell me when
I'm fancy in a payload bay. I look cool in a payload bay.
T-minus 5137 should prop load start.
Oh my goodness, like, okay guys, what are you guys' predictions for this flight?
Full
It
success.
blows up 1 second after Seco.
Get out.
No,
I hate you.
No, get out.
Alright, okay,
I hate you.
seriously, I think it will
Oh.
get to reentry.
Hi,
Oh, who
Luke.
joined?
Hey Luke.
She block on my Tua until my dome comers burst.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
god.
We're live.
Luke Leisure is just joined.
Why do you think I joined and said that? I will be
I
here
have
for
the
10
best
minutes until the
downcomer.
stream starts.
What'd you say?
I have the
It's
best
been
downcomers
started.
of all time.
I can't.
Luke,
the space-
Is it pronounced leisure or lizer?
Lesher, neither.
What?
Neither.
It's German.
Wait.
I think leisure.
Wait,
Okay,
Akorka,
okay, Luke.
you were credited for the Starship Pez dispenser meet?
Yeah, I didn't make it though.
Num num num.
Yay.
Dope ass character.
Sudor.
Sidor?
He probably got it from Sudor because he follows
Sidor.
Sudor. And
Who's Sidor? What?
I don't know why, but from like a few days ago.
Oh
Space
yeah, he
Sidor.
did get it from Sidor, but he credited
I called
Ekorka.
I called it like Suitor.
It automatically.
Yeah, suitor's
but
like the
probably got
only
it
way I
from
can
he follows him.
It's Siddur
pronounce.
because it's sudo like the Linux command It's Siddur.
It's pseudo.
Exactly.
It's Siddur.
It's not.
Do you want to bring him on ourselves and ask him?
Yes.
No.
No, it's like. Oh,
I mean,
well,
sure, I guess. I don't know.
How can we get him on?
We're mutuals.
I'm pretty
so I
sure
could
he
just
would
DM
be
him.
asleep.
Oh, for real?
He's not. He's pulling an all-nighter
Oh.
Duh. It's a Starship launch.
for Starship. Yes.
Dude, it's a
is-
Starship launch. Who wouldn't be pulling an all-nighter?
I wouldn't. I mean, eventually, I'm gonna have to sleep for a Starship launch.
Yeah.
Never.
I got a nice hearty sleep. I woke up.
That's
like
gonna be
12.
pretty hard when they're launching like 100 times a day.
Yeah.
Just deal with it, dude.
It'll be
No.
Oh
like-
yeah, Kadobi, can you screen share your screen to the Discord call
Oh yeah, sure.
for lowest latency? Or
God,
whatever?
Max. I hate Max Twang.
He's
Tell me
a
about it.
character.
Yeah. Do you know what he just tweeted? The
I don't wanna
stupidest
know.
thing I've read today.
Okay,
The
guys,
best
I'm
case
streaming in very
Scenario
high
of
quality.
Flight 9 is Flight 6.
Very high quality.
I mean,
I
You're
mean,
streaming at the
he isn't
max-
wrong.
Technically, he's correct.
yeah, I mean,
One
he isn't
technicality.
Wait,
wrong.
let me see. Let me see.
Sure.
Post it in chat.
No.
Like I said, guys,
Okay.
I have Nitro, so I can.
Guys,
I'm streaming at the
9
highest
minutes.
quality for you guys.
Why are you in KFC's DMs?
I don't
That's what I'm
ask.
saying.
Don't
KFC
ask.
lunch. Left you on red. What a shame.
Wait, let's actually see if they read it. Oh.
AFC. They didn't
Did
even
KFC
read
read
this
it?
shit.
No, they
They
didn't.
didn't even read it.
Wait,
Ooh,
let's see
48,
They didn't
48 minutes. Oh my
read
god.
it.
Bleh.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
Wait, who has-
stream?
Okay, guys, what are your predictions for Flight 9?
Break up.
I
on
think
me.
it'll get 2 entry
Dude.
interface.
We can get through entry. Easy.
No, it'll break up. I already know. It'll lose stability.
Dude,
Guys,
I'm
if
going
it
to-
explodes
I swear,
before
dude.
Seiko again, I'm actually gonna kill
Dude,
myself.
I swear, shut up.
God, shotgun in my
God.
closet
Stop
looking so
jinxing
appealing.
it.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, my Pez dispenser just ejected everything. You just put it all
What?
back in. You put the thing, and then you pull it out, and then you put it back in. Don't take that out of context.
Hype is here.
The first thing we're doing is taking it out of context.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, I sent Ja a DM.
you guys have 5 more minutes of having the pleasure of me being on here.
Oh man, you're gonna leave? Where are you going?
I have to leave before the stream starts. I'm gonna be there. I'm just gonna watch the stream.
The stream
Okay.
is.
I'm gonna log off of Twitter until at least Coast Phase.
At least
Why?
post phase.
Why you
Say that
waiting?
even makes.
Because I have
Luke, we
fucking
need
family
you.
to watch this shit with. I'm not
Luke,
gonna,
we
like-
need you. Luke,
Family?
we need you.
I have family to watch this
As
with.
reloaded.
Family.
God,
It's
Space
reloaded.
Twitter is full of a bunch of fucking like autistic losers.
Whoa, I feel offended.
That's me.
Don't worry, I'm an autistic loser as well. That statement was about myself, but I have a family to watch it with.
Aren't we all autistic losers?
Why
I
is
got a
Hillary
microphone
Clinton
for the
trending?
stream.
I just
It
wanna know,
sounds good.
why is Hillary Clinton trending?
It does.
Yeah, it sounds fine. Hillary Clinton, did she kill someone again?
She
Probably.
killed someone.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Are we going?
Okay.
Guys,
How we
methane load,
Ow, that's ear rape.
methane load starts in basically like a minute.
Has,
under
ha-
a
is there
Let's
frost?
Not yet.
First. I love first.
I would have gotten
Luke.
pinged in RGV already if there was frost.
Luke, we need you. Luke, we need you so bad. We need you.
No,
Frost,
shut
we need
up.
frost,
We
someone
need
says.
your. We need your silky smooth voice, Luke.
We
Oh
should
my
be getting
goodness,
frost.
Interstellar Gateway is actually there.
1 second.
We should.
Oh, yeah,
I
actually-
think the flight has
Oh.
been delayed by like a couple of minutes because we should have frost by now.
No, methane load LOX load started like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, we should have frost.
Oh my god, dude. Dude. They're just there. Oh my god.
We must push it back like 10 minutes or something.
So is Joey there? I think Joey is there.
Yeah, Leo's there.
Joey is there.
Joey's there. Okay, I'm gonna go meet up with him, guys. See you guys.
No, Joey is at the island, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm leaving. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, we're
No,
going to the
airplane,
island?
big boss, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna catch a Concorde flight over? Like what?
Nah, I'll hop on Elon's private jet.
Swim there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point the flight has been. Actually,
Not
it's
moving.
only been No, it's been over 10 minutes since ship
Well-
lux load started.
QD.
But you don't usually see ship lux load, so it might be.
QD is full.
Yeah, quick disconnect is chilling.
They could
All
have
the cams I
they
can
could like
see.
pushed it back.
If the
for, like,
quick disconnect is
15
still
more
chilling,
minutes.
then yeah, it's probably been delayed a
Watch
couple
your little
minutes.
plus line on the QD.
I would say like 15 minutes at best. Like,
Little-
Yeah,
ice.
booster load should have started about 5 minutes ago.
Wait a minute. I just saw something, by the way.
Booster fuel load starts at T-minus 41 minutes.
So any moment now.
Yeah, any moment.
I saw something.
No,
I
it should have
actually
already
saw-
started. The stream starts at T-minus 30. Wait, no. No, the launch is
You're an
at
idiot.
7:30, so... Sorry, I thought it said
No,
it
no,
started 30
I-
minutes. I thought the launch was at 7:20.
I have
the
confirmation.
stream
on
No,
that.
no.
starts-
Oh,
the
cryo
I
load has
saw-
begun.
I saw.
Cryo load has begun. Anyway, she blocked my 2 until my downcomer burst. I'm going to go because the stream is about to start.
You have the worst
my
downcomers
God.
of all
I
time.
missed you, Luke.
Starship blocked it.
Starship
Luke.
blocked to,
Wait,
Blocked you,
Pooping me.
I saw in the Everyday Astronaut interview that in the like forward section of the booster, there's no integrated hot stage ring, so
Violence
we
level.
might be saved.
You
We might be
didn't
saved.
see the very obvious.
SpaceX has just tweeted
integrated
propellant
hot
load of
staging.
Starship's upper stage is now underway.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yes.
The quick disconnect was...
Fuck you, Echo Orca, you retard.
Okay, fuck you. Actually, they have been delayed a couple minutes then. Right?
They
Yeah,
might be
they've been
late on
delayed
tweeting.
6 or 7 minutes unless the tweet is just super late.
Maybe.
I think that they're late.
They probably have it in their drafts. Have
Can
it
y'all
scheduled or
watch like
Yeah,
the
like-
YouTube
No,
stream?
they're it's
Just
gonna
talking
get delayed a little.
Yeah, view farmer.
Yeah, oh,
View
we only have one viewer, and that's me.
something. Wheel.
Okay.
Dude, it's
57.
how many views do we have on Twitter right now?
57.
At least one.
At least one. That's not wrong. 57.
She blocked my 2 until my downcomer burst. That's the 3rd time I've made that joke. See you guys
Leave.
after the flight.
Okay, see
Okay,
you.
buddy.
Vanished. Get
I love you,
vanished.
Luke.
Turks and Caicos. Oh, he's
Oh, wait. Interstellar Gateway has a store now?
They
yeah.
had a store. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm about to buy them. Every single shirt. I'm spending over $100.
I need me a Project Skyfall.
One, okay. Just bought that.
Can
Actually,
I get a free Skyfall shirt?
I don't know if I can
Oh
afford that.
no! Bad apple on super heavy booster, but rendered on one. Oh god.
Okay. Well, wait. I gotta check out how much all this costs.
See.
You can get copyrighted.
Yeah.
$95? No way.
Am I the only one watching?
Oh,
Steal.
that's
Well,
because I
fine.
only bought
You
two of
have
the shirts.
63 others. Or maybe
I don't
62, because I'm also in the stream.
Have you guys seen
I have
the
Raptor, Skyfall. Oh, I don't have iterative development. Okay, $130. That's not even that bad.
Waiting for a frost line.
They're going
Are you
live at
watching religiously?
6:50.
Is that Frost? Wait,
Where?
Oh man, that's like.
I'm trying to see. Is there a teeny bit of discoloration?
Hold on, I will be right back.
Okay, guys.
Dude,
one second.
my
Um,
cart.
We're gonna have to keep refresh. I'm gonna keep refreshing my Twitter page until.
I think there is a
Until
teeny
SpaceX
bit of
Live, then just put it up on
discoloration
screen.
on Everyday Astronaut. I see.
That's good.
Propellant load on Super Heavy booster is underway.
Oh, Super Heavy. Super
Yes.
Heavy prop load. This should start like now-ish. Probably.
Yeah, the stream. Well,
Or-
no, like,
yeah,
the
now-ish.
stream.
Or a
Let's
minute
get
ago.
Jaw added to the stream.
Good job. Live! SpaceX is live! SpaceX is live! I repeat, SpaceX is live!
All right, put it on stream. Put it on stream. Put it on stream.
On
Put it on stream.
stream.
Put it on stream.
Zero viewers. Haha. Imagine having 0 viewers.
Could be you.
Taiwan Greece real.
Oh, okay.
Had my headphones on. I was eating.
Jaw's added
eating
to
dinner.
the
SpaceX actually go live.
Yes.
Yeah, look at the screen share.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Jaw added. Added Jaw. Adam. Somebody added to the call. Try to get him in.
Woo! I'm just gonna keep your camera on.
I'm
everything.
so fucking
I'm just gonna keep
I
your
will.
so pumped.
Just keep it on forever.
Hi.
Hello.
JD's in Bellman. How's it going?
JD Spitterman.
Ladies and mental jet.
Oh shit.
You have no idea how pumped I am.
Dude, Chad is gonna play Brawl Stars and be back soon.
Only 27 views. SpaceX fell off.
I think you got a few zeros too.
27.2. There's 0.2 people watching right now.
Did they like cut my legs off? How did that work?
No,
What?
It's just someone's head. It's just someone's face. It's someone's head.
Picture. 36.6. So that's like half a corpse.
SpaceX is falling off.
Something like that. It's just the skeleton watching. Fuck, my pizza! No!
I think you may have
Dude, I'm over at the wrong spaceport. I'm literally under the
Can we
ocean.
hold a funeral for your slice of pizza?
Dude, SpaceX is live. Dude. That looked like it.
Oh no! Oh, that's vile, man.
I go out of my way to say pineapple belongs on pizza. It is good as fuck. Quit hating.
It is. It tastes good. I don't even care. It is super good. If it's cooked correctly, it's
Water from
good.
the fridge. Hold on.
It's good.
I already got water with me.
Pineapple pizza hate will not be tolerated in these parts.
I got those records.
This is locally sourced from outside the payload bay.
Outside the payload bay. I also have boba tea.
Dude, I'm inside the payload bay right now.
Airplane, remind
You
me-
should probably check screen.
Airplane,
I didn't know what was
Airplane,
happening.
remind me to turn on your camera like at 5 minutes before liftoff. Just show me the scene. Okay?
Okay. Dude, why is there 65,000 people watching the stream right now? It's so... SpaceX fell off.
We got 65,000 people watching us right now. Holy shit.
No.
Oh my
65,000 people watching SpaceX.
SpaceX. There's like probably 65 people watching us right now.
Don't worry, during launch, either everybody will join or nobody will join.
See,
I have a feeling some people will leave to watch the actual SpaceX.
I agree.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Intro!
Yeah!
God! They said!
Boom! This is my favorite part.
Oh my god, it's launching already.
I'm muting you guys. Screw you guys. I'm muting all of you.
Yeah,
I
quiet
just
now.
want to listen. Shut up.
I'm sorry, big boss. Jay, can I get a live view of you down? Put me down.
I'm not gonna stop me. so good. It's so much better.
Good
they got a new
afternoon,
Look at the T
Welcome
minus.
and
The T
welcome
minus. The
to
T
Starship.
minus.
I'm Jesse Anderson,
Wait,
a
quiet down,
senior
quiet
production
Jesse!
engineering manager
Yes!
at SpaceX.
Yes!
SpaceX Communications.
Yes!
Be with us here in Texas, Jesse.
And
Welcome to
Dan,
Starbase.
oh
First
my
time.
God.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my first time
Yes!
here, and it
Yes!
is mind-blowing. I went out to the pad
Yes!
this morning,
Yes!
and the scale of the vehicle is
Dude,
just
they're going for
insane.
7:30 my time, 6:30 their
And
time.
for those of you
Oh, yeah, they're
watching
going
at
for-
home, in case you missed the news,
Quiet
Starbase
down,
is no
quiet down,
longer
quiet down.
just a cool name. It is now officially an incorporated city
Atlas, turn
in
us up.
Texas, and we'll have more on that a little bit later today.
Yeah, right now though we are counting
my
down
God.
to Starship's 9th
Dude.
flight test.
Turn it
currently
up.
targeting the very
And look,
start of our
Pad
window
B,
at
chopsticks are
6:30
up. I actually
p.m.
didn't notice
Central
that.
Time.
Wait, turn it up.
Good
I turned
news,
it up.
right
It's
up
at
front,
max.
not tracking any issues
well, I
with
guess
the
I have to turn
vehicle.
it-
Weather
quiet.
is gorgeous
Just be
out there
quiet.
right now. Rain this morning, little bit of wind, nothing now, nothing to worry about. Looking good for a launch.
Starship development
Dude.
is moving
Dude.
quickly here at Starbase.
Abort
So
from
fast, in
Gulf.
fact, that we already
to,
are
Pad B.
reflying the super heavy booster
Onshore
today,
divert.
which last flew on Flight 7. The primary
Onshore
objectives for
divert.
today are very
no,
similar
what
to our
if there's,
last
like,
two attempts,
holy-
except for the
Ooh, new
booster,
cam.
which, in
They're saying
addition to
info.
flying
They're
for the
saying
second
info.
time,
Be quiet,
has
be
an
quiet, be
exciting
quiet.
Shut up,
return
shut up.
journey planned for
Holy
its
cow,
return
that
back
is
to
so
Earth.
cool.
Kenobi,
That's
shut
right.
the fuck
It's
up.
going to be getting some serious
no
rigor, and pretty important, we are not going to be attempting to catch the booster today. We're going to use this launch to kind of further accelerate the development. We're putting super heavy kind of through the ringer, some serious rigor. We're going to go through all of that in just a couple of minutes. We're also hoping to get Ship into space, and it's got a couple of objectives like deploying simulated Starlink satellites and then a range of experiments during its reentry. We're really trying to test the limits, the capabilities
I'll eat
of that
one
heat
Pez for
shield,
every
the
engine out.
flaps, the structure, everything about it. Primary payload on this flight, once again, as always, is data.
It's definitely a very big day for both stages. There's always a chance we don't reach every objective that we set for ourselves, but
Wait,
success
didn't we-
comes
didn't
from
we
what we
say I was
learn
gonna
on
screen
days like
share 'cause I
today.
have the better net-
And of course,
better internet?
whatever happens, excitement is guaranteed.
It'll
Yeah,
be fine.
that's right. Progress is not measured by single flight tests. It's whatever that timeline overall is, and getting us closer to establishing self-sustaining civilization on Mars, making life multiplanetary. Every time we're learning something from these flights that will get us there, that is progress.
Exactly.
Live J cam.
Starship is the first orbital launch vehicle engineered to be fully reusable and built for frequent flight and heavy payloads, just
Starship
like
is
today's
engineered.
commercial airliners.
It's the product of years of rapid development, testing, iteration. We're trying to fly as frequently as possible, fix problems as they appear, and then fly again. It all started here at Starbase back with Starhopper. It was a small single Raptor prototype. Kind of looked like a water tower. We turned it into a water tower
Nothing
eventually.
can go
It made its first low
Jesse's
altitude hop
here.
back in
Dan
2019
is
here at
here.
Starbase. You could tell
Hopper.
the pad, that's the pad that we were
Cam.
just looking at. It looks
My
dramatically
child.
different now.
Oh my
Two
God. I
towers.
see Hopper.
But Starhopper delivered.
Nothing
It was
can go
able to
wrong.
prove that we could use that Raptor engine
We need to
for
do a quick.
controlled
We
takeoff.
need to do a quick
and
prayer.
landing.
We need to do a quick prayer.
And that is so wild
Okay,
to
let me
see
turn it
that
down.
that there on your screen was just
Okay, let's
6
do our
years
prayer.
ago,
You know,
and
I already know what we're
full
doing. Okay,
size
go ahead.
vehicle.
Let's do our
From
prayer.
there, we moved to full-size test articles with
East
increasingly
gods,
complex test
please
flights
bless
that
Ship
reached
35 on
progressively
its
higher
maiden
altitudes.
voyage.
And each test
It would be
shaped the
so
Starship that we
cool
see
if
today
it
on
hit the
pad,
Indian
a
Ocean.
stronger, taller,
East
and more
God,
refined vehicle.
please
That's
suffice
right.
the
Now,
infection
let's
in my
go out
wall.
there and meet it. Starship is
East
made
God,
up of two
please don't
parts.
take my
First,
right
on the
leg.
bottom, the Super
That's
Heavy
my last
booster,
leg.
Powered by 33 Raptor engines.
East God, thank
Both
you.
Super Heavy and Ship
Amen.
are running on liquid
Amen.
methane and liquid oxygen. That
Wow.
second stage, the Starship
Beautiful.
upper stage, is powered by 6 of those Raptor engines.
How-
3 of them
how
are
nervous are you
optimized
guys
to
on a
sea
scale
level
from 1 to
performance,
10?
3 for vacuum, so operating in
Nervous?
space.
13.
And
Yeah,
here's a quick
14.
look
14.
under the hood. You got all of those
Ooh!
Raptors on the left.
That's
a view
cool.
underneath the launch
Engine
tower.
view.
I'm gonna go ape shit crazy. That's similar to the one.
Oh, camera on the hot stage, camera on the hot stage.
I'm about to go.
Camera on the hot
I'm
stage, camera.
Wait,
about to
are
go
they gonna-
sicko mode. I'm about to go sicko mode.
If
Not
they
hot
show
stage,
it
that's
during
just
hot
the-
stage, I'm gonna go
Carry
freaking
cargo,
crazy.
payloads, people, everything that's going to space.
That would be so
Dude.
Responsible
They
for
better
Dude,
show it
dude,
during hot
OLM
stage.
cam, everything, dude.
Starship.
Dude, this is gonna be the best flight. This is gonna be the best
Yeah,
flight.
if Ship 35 reaches Seco,
This is you better. This tops everything. This tops everything.
I want to know what the engine counting GUI. I don't know if they're keeping it or doing a new one because you can see they have a countdown clock like this. I don't know what.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a new one. Well, maybe
What if
they.
they put? What if they put all the data on the side of the screen?
They may.
That would
That'd
be
be
so
cool.
good. That would look so
That'd be
good.
sick.
That would look so good.
I like the old one. I'm gonna be real. What if
No,
what
I
made
made that whole UI too, and then they changed the whole thing.
Yeah, that's
Is there a way to make the stream volume louder and
Oh no,
On
I
mobile.
lowered it. I lowered
on
it.
Discord.
on mobile? Oh wait, I found it.
You lowered it? Why?
Oh, who
Oh,
joined?
hi Shanks.
Hey,
Shanks, my goat.
It's back. Ooh.
Hey, Shanks.
I currently fucking everyday astronaut stream.
Here with
Oh,
Shanks.
I'm not really-
Big Shanks.
Dude, they're fueling up. There's no way.
Shanks,
Oh,
I
boy.
hope Shanks, I hope you saw it. They gave us an engine view cam.
Oh yeah, it looks gorgeous.
And also Jesse's in Starbase, which my Pookie Bear's there.
Jesse.
I'm sorry, what?
Jesse!
What?
Jesse, we need to cook.
Yes.
Kadobi, I thought I was your Pookie.
Jesse, we need to make it past Seco.
You're my Pookie as well.
Dude, the voice.
Look!
Oh my god.
Oh my
you should've
god!
seen-
Holy shit, that B!
Oh, I'm Patty!
Oh, that's so
Look at
good.
that.
They locked the fuck in. Oh my god, this may be the best flight.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
definitely
wait,
the best
but
flight.
did-
Dude!
Doesn't matter. This
I'm back.
flight's
What
gonna be the
happened?
best.
Dude,
I'm
that's
happy-
so
What
cool.
happened? I'm back. What happened?
They showed
Ah,
KLM
they
Pad
showed-
You're
B.
missing out right now.
They showed a really good
neat.
shot of Pad B.
Well, you can see. Look at
gotta
the
go to a
bottom
different
left. You can
stream.
see
I love
some
these guys.
photographers or something.
Alright, it's NASA Space.
Oh yeah,
Here's
there's
the
the
stream I'm going
SpaceX
for.
guy is just kind of standing there.
I think they got. Is that like a chair and then like a table? Or are they just sitting down,
Yeah,
holding up some
there's-
beers and just
Where'd you
saying,
get that
"Cheers."
piano?
Where'd I get that? What?
I was just making a joke.
Oh no, Jay dropped a pepperoni. What a shame.
Dude.
Oh no, it's
That, mister.
Who's gonna deliver the eulogy for the pepperoni?
Oh shit.
Wait, my 2 minutes? Oh, no, I'm not.
Stop showing your pepperonis.
Stop peppering my roni.
What?
And we are still on track to lift off tonight at 6:30
Pepperoni.
p.m. Central Time.
Okay,
Oh,
so
look,
did everyone see the fucking everyday astronaut like tour of
Yes.
Starbase?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was really
Integrated hot staging?
Oh,
Holy
Chris!
shit.
Dude, that's not there. I didn't see it.
We're
What
high
do-
quality.
Oh shit, it's Chris.
126p.
And
Yes.
Don't worry, this is at 4K
Quick.
quality, so like, yeah.
Wait, is it streaming 4K?
No, not the stream.
Well, I know
I've ordered
SpaceX
our
did
4K
it.
now.
Yeah, SpaceX. I'm streaming right now in 4K, but like not like the main stream, but like I'm watching
There's
this.
Hawthorne?
There's
God.
Hawthorne.
If you can switch to 4K,
That
I
old,
can.
Hadby's
do
OLM
4K.
I
looks
cannot.
awesome.
Oh, Elon!
Elon!
Hey,
Elon!
Is that
Elon.
Elon.
Does Elon?
Like
Oh
Elon.
yeah.
It's nice you joined the
Elon.
chat.
Woo!
I can put my
Elon.
Mars shirt on.
I can actually hear
Wait,
them.
he has
Elon.
the occupied Mars shirt on.
There's that screen that we saw S34 blow
I got
up on.
some fucking space shuttle moon socks on right now.
Oh, dude, I need to
just got
find.
I got the best.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I need to find those socks where it's like the shuttle SRBs. Those are tough.
Can you guys be a little
You know what?
quieter so I can hear this?
I don't know.
Or so
Can
we can
we?
I think you
Like,
can. You
slightly
can.
change
You
our
can
volume.
lower the volume.
Oh yeah, I can lower the volumes.
For each individual person.
Yeah.
Ooh, they better have that engine view during hot staging.
Yeah, they.
I hope.
Yeah.
Is that Matt
That
Pat?
would be sick, dude. That would be sick. Wait.
Is that Matt
It's
Pat?
been.
Matt Pat. I'm taking a
Is that you?
screenshot.
Live
Holy
Matt
shit,
Pat.
it sounds like Matt Pat.
Matt Pat.
It is.
I don't think
it
it is.
But hey,
Matt Pat
that's
in
just
front-
a
Hey,
theory.
it's just a
A
theory.
space
Hey,
theory.
hey,
Thanks
yeah.
for watching.
Something like that, yeah.
Where is
Wait,
Daddy
I think
John?
dude, wait, I think I
Flight
saw
8
the.
is Flight 8 connected to Flight 7? I think this is a space theory.
Our new Glenn rocket is called New Glenn.
Why? Why is it called that?
Oh.
That's such a random name.
It's after Glenn John.
Glenn John.
Glenn
Elton
John.
John.
And you know, Shepard
Who's
John.
Glenn
Touch
Johnson?
Or wait,
What?
Shepard Allen.
Can we get a new
Why are you
John?
talking about Glenn's
Armstrong O'Neill.
Johnson?
What?
What?
Quandale
Dude,
Dingle here.
25 minutes.
Oh, they're talking about Flight 8. Shut up.
See, oh.
Oh boy.
About 5.5 minutes into ship's
My heart.
burn,
Wait, this is about ship.
Engines took out that engine, the 2 remaining sea level engines, and a Raptor vacuum engine. That's 4 of the 6 engines that ship has. This was a different failure than we saw on Flight 7, and the fixes that we put in place did work as expected. So this was a new issue on Flight 8. And welcome to iterative engineering.
That's right. Losing hardware is a potential outcome of any test program. That's why we're always prepared with safety measures in place and also ready to have boots on the ground to assist with anything like debris cleanup. We coordinate with all the necessary parties, organizations, administrations for safety in advance and in an ongoing basis during our test campaigns to plan for as many possible outcomes. Definitely do want to say thank you, though, to the people of the Bahamas, the government of the Bahamas, who worked with us so closely since Flight 8.
We took full responsibility for the cleanup, and in doing so, we had people on the ground in the Bahamas within 12 hours to help with debris recovery. So all that said, we're moving forward in our development cycle with safety at the top of mind. And we fly again today to get this current iteration of ship space and back.
I don't care, it looks bad.
Putting hardware in a flight environment as
I
frequently
think
as
it's
possible, so you're seeing how things behave all together in the real world, then you're solving problems.
I mean, as much as I love
First rocket Falcon 1, same philosophy was used to develop Falcon 9.
Goodbye, Shanks. I love you.
Today we're looking to get our first re-entry with the latest iteration of ship, while intentionally stressing the super heavy vehicle during its return to get beyond its boundaries. And by stressing, we mean that we'll be pushing the flight envelope of super heavy as we fly a higher angle of attack during descent towards the Gulf. Angle of attack in this case means that super heavy is pitched up to maximize drag and slow return. Because of this test, we will not be attempting to catch and recover super heavy, which again is flying for its second time today. So for a brief moment, this booster will hold the title as the super heavy flight leader.
That's right. All right. Lot still ahead for today. Let's get into it real quick with this overview.
You are
As always, everything starts with a liftoff. 33 Raptor engines igniting. Super Heavy pushing itself and Starship into ascent over the Gulf. It's going to continue for about 2.5 minutes before we get to hot staging. Ship will ignite in its engines.
Is that a Block 2 model?
Will do its boost back burn and begin its flight experiments back for a hard splashdown in the Gulf of America. Meanwhile, Ship continues its burn into space.
And Ship will remain suborbital. We will be deploying 8 Starlink simulator satellites and then head towards re-entry. We'll relight a Raptor engine as well as test experiments during re-entry, such as missing tiles, metallic tiles, loading the vehicle's flaps, and then Ship will attempt a flip maneuver, and if all goes planned, we'll conclude the test with a soft water splashdown in the Indian Ocean. So that's what we have on the menu for Flight 9 today.
Can be a ship catch after this?
Flight 8's RUD taught us new lessons about Starship hardware, specifically the Raptor engines. And as we touched on earlier, the root cause was traced to a hardware failure in one of Starship's 3 central Raptor engines.
Considering what happened with
we've done more
than
100 long-duration Raptor tests at our facility in McGregor. Huge shout out to that team for really putting in the work to better understand what happened. As a result, the engines that are on Starship's upper stage on the pad right behind us have a few changes. One of the key ones we did was additional payload on some of the joints, some additional torquing, a new nitrogen purge system for the engines themselves, and made some improvements to the
Dude, they're going to orbit.
After our first ever
not going to
super
orbit.
heavy
You're a big
refurb
fat liar.
campaign,
They're going to
we static
orbit.
fired
They
with
just said they're
all
going
33
suborbital.
Raptor engines.
No,
this was a chance
what?
to see all
Yeah,
the
they just
hardware
showed it.
operating together.
I
And
saw
for
orbit
this
insertion.
flight, our teams had an opportunity to make adjustments
Well,
or hardware replacements
suborbital is
for this
technically
first
orbit,
ever reflight of the
but
They're
Starship.
going to orbital. They're
And then
going
it
to
was
orbital
Ship's
speed,
turn.
not,
We took
like,
it through several
orbital.
static
if
fires.
they wanted to go
First,
orbital,
we
but
did this
Oh, that's really good
single
footage.
engine burn to simulate
Wait, did I talk about the
space
failed one?
reignition of Raptor
please,
using those
still
header
fail
tanks,
one.
those smaller tanks.
I mean,
up in
they
the
kinda
nose
already
cone.
did.
We also completed
going to
a
Interstellar
longer
Gateway.
duration
Which
60-second
stream
burn
are
with
we on?
all 6 engines,
SpaceX.
where you're really putting the entire propulsion system that's going to be used for the ship's ascent into space through the paces, making sure everything's working together before we go stack it on the pad.
That's so cool.
And in the end, these changes represent the core
Well,
of our test program. And reflying a booster for the first time is a major milestone, especially so early in the flight test program. Now, Falcon did it in just over 30 flights.
And Starship's doing it today on
jinx
just
it.
its 9th flight. It's not wild just
Look,
because
like
of how
I've
much
said,
faster
better
that is, but just how
scrub
much
than ruts.
bigger Starship
Oh my
is.
God.
Falcon 9
19 minutes
can
to
lift
40
about
second hold.
23 metric tons into orbit. Starship is designed to lift
It's actually happening.
200.
That is so
Well,
exciting.
also
And on
really
top of that,
excited.
we're also
Oh.
reflying
Raptor!
Engine 314
Bye,
for its
Raptor!
third flight.
Oh,
Which
alive.
will propel
Bye.
the engine with
Oh,
a
baby.
pie on the nozzle.
Guys, stop
And there
being
you can
mad.
see
It's okay.
that engine
Shut up.
there.
It's alive.
It is a milestone.
'Cause they
most
knew they were
definitely,
gonna
but
blow
we
it up.
I thought
remained
they were gonna say
focused
that it's
on
on
getting to the
Booster
point
14
where
right now.
no
Shut the fuck up.
refurbishment is needed between any of the flights.
Yeah, that means we want to launch it, bring it back, look at it,
Okay, well, I don't know
reload
what it's
propellants,
over.
go again. That is really what's key. That is what full and rapid reusability will look like.
Whoa.
We're coming to you today from Star
One
Factory,
minute right
a new
now.
million
They
square
were
foot manufacturing
Oh,
facility
Star
in Starship.
Factory.
They're
The
big.
Super Heavy booster is the first stage of the Starship launch vehicle stack. It's
That's
the
a really
largest
good photo.
boost stage ever developed for any rocket ever.
Fly it
Having the
now.
largest rocket ever is a very
Yeah,
cool
shut your
engineering
bitch
feat,
asses up.
but the thing that really makes a difference is
Leg.
the ability to rapidly reuse that rocket to launch many other missions. Reflying Booster 14 is an important first milestone in that we have.
They said it! They said the name!
They
said the
name! But it's not a victory lap yet.
Wait, I didn't hear it because you guys started yelling. What did they say?
They said Booster 14.
things have to happen on it in order to take back off
Dash
again.
haven't
So we
said that
catch
in
the
a while.
vehicle,
That's the
put
first
it back
time since
onto
like
the
what,
launch
Flight
mount,
3?
put a new ship
Yeah.
back on top with its payload, refuel, and take back off. And that same booster will come back to the launch mount, and we do the same thing all over again.
Oh, whoa!
Falcon is, reusing at a pretty high
Ew,
rate.
Falcon 9!
Okay.
Boo! Boo! Falcon 9! Boo!
Bad, and as we continue to build the Starship
Hey,
process,
Falcon
Boo! Oh, yeah.
Zero touch
Sorry, Starship back,
refurbishment really
Starship back.
looks like a commercial airliner.
Ooh,
The
imagine
advantage
this
we
falls.
have on Booster relative to when we developed Falcon 9, for instance, is this was really designed from the outset for rapid reusability. We're using all of the flight test
Why don't they
learnings from
post
our
these on their
version 1
YouTube?
and version 2
Like, they could make
vehicles
these
in our
type of
orbital
videos
flight test
also.
campaign to inform the design of our version 3 vehicle.
Oh?
Next
V3?
generation vehicle will be the first
stay tuned.
time that we've really attempted to make rapidly reusable thermal protection on a rocket. In the next iteration, we'll be able to add in new innovative materials and regenerative cooling that will enable rapid zero-touch refurbishment. Rapid reusability, the ability to fly, turn the vehicle around, and refly again immediately is really the key goal of the Starship program.
I am Steve. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
It is so cool to see our teams working together as Starship is learning from Falcon with reusability, and now we're seeing Starship do the same thing today. So all
What's up with
eyes
her
on the
haircut?
rocket on the pad, getting
like a-
ready to
looks like-
launch
looks like
the
in
same,
just
dude.
about 17
Looks like a cracked
minutes from
riverbed.
now.
I don't
That's
recognize
right.
that.
I think it's
Looking
just
at our
because her hair's
levels real
pulled back.
quick, we're a little bit more than halfway full
What?
on fuel and locks on the
Like,
booster.
the hairline,
Over
like,
80%
there can be
full on the
multiple
ship.
lines.
Still have to fill those header tanks. But everything looking good. We're not tracking
Here,
any
new haircut.
issues on the range. As a reminder, we
haircut.
watch sea states, air,
Did you get a new
and
haircut?
land around the launch site here and also over in the Indian Ocean where we're going to be doing our reentry. Not tracking any blockers
that
to
rocket
launch
is
at the
massive.
moment.
Dude,
Weather
three
is
block
gorgeous.
three,
Has not been a
block two,
concern all day for
flights
launch.
in, and we still have
We've been moving
block
through all of
one
our
locks,
pre-flight checkouts pretty
like,
smoothly so
block
far this
one,
morning. Getting the ship and the
we're the
booster ready for
downcomers.
prop load,
Schematics.
making sure guidance, navigation,
There
and
are
control
none.
are
They
aligned.
just removed
Everything's
them.
ready to go.
Best part
You
is
can
no parts.
see
The fuel is
with the
pre-mixed,
frost
actually.
coming off, we're
Yeah.
getting pretty full.
Best part
We
is no
started
part.
loading
Looks like the
all of
original
the
design.
propellants
Oh,
on
wait,
board
yeah,
both
that's
ships
just-
about
that's just a
45
V1,
minutes or so before
Starship.
launch.
Yeah,
They
that's what I'm
kinda
saying.
stagger where we
The
start
like
with
the
ship,
schematics
and then
and
move into
everything.
booster. We're going to
Well, they
continue
showed a
loading
they showed a they
propellants
showed a
on board
V2
until
schematic
just
in
about
the
3 minutes
Look at all
before
that
liftoff.
venting,
We'll
too.
close out
previous
on the ship
graphics,
first.
so maybe
and
they
then on the
updated it for the
booster. But
telemetry.
Can I eat
bottom
it?
line, everything's looking great. Not tracking any
I
vehicle
want to
issues,
eat that
range
vent,
issues,
dude. I just want
weather
to like
issues.
put my
We're
mouth
looking
under
really
the
good right now
the
for
vent
launch at the
and
top
try
of our
just
window
like
right at 6:30
eating
p.m.
it.
Yeah, it is
Central.
V1.
So
Those blocks are.
downloading is making this getting more
Like, it
and
looks
more
like
exciting.
tasty. It's like eating
Today
dry
is
ice.
going to be a
What the fuck is
wild
NSF
ride
for
for
this?
Super
Port
Heavy.
Isabel?
We're putting
What-
the booster through
what do you guys
several
think would
tests
happen
to
if you,
expand the envelope
went up
on its
to, like, a fully
capabilities and get
pressurized
flight
booster and
data
just, like,
to make
punched
its
it as
return
hard
and
as you
catch
could?
more reliable. Now,
Would it-
another
would it-
unique
oh,
feature
you
of
see how
today's
fast those
flight
clouds
will
are moving
be
in the
the addition
background?
of the first
It's-
ever
Wait, it's
directional
a
flip
drone.
of the booster.
That's right. If you followed previous flights
Ooh,
and
vent.
you kind of
Ooh, I
wonder to
love
yourself,
that.
why does the directional
love
booster
vents.
flip seem random? Surprise.
Dude, I
I
wish
love
I had
it.
my camera out there.
Dude, 15 minutes. Holy shit!
From previous flights where you'll see
Are
the
you
booster
ahead?
kind of go in different
I'm watching your
directions,
stream.
and it was
15
really
minutes.
small
have
differences
this
in the
stream
thrust of
and
those ship engines. As
NSS.
they started up, they would nudge the booster
this-
in an
oh, hot
initial
staging, hot
direction,
staging views.
and so the booster
What
would
is this?
essentially
What am I
sense
looking at?
that.
Oh,
and
wow,
then lean
beautiful.
into it, and it'll react.
showing
the
how
engine
it
will
yeah,
open
how
it
it
up
was
and continue to
randomized.
flip. That was the
That's so
easiest
cool.
option technically.
Honestly,
But
I
you do take
liked
some performance
Flight
hits,
7
and
the
you're
most.
essentially setting aside
Flight 7
propellant
had
to
the best
accommodate
orientation.
every
I like
single
it.
direction for a
I love
flip.
that one view. Was
Exactly,
it on
but if
flight
we
7 or
know
flight
which
8,
direction we're
where, like,
flipping,
the
then we know
ship,
how
you
much
can
propellant
see,
we will
like,
need and
like
can
it just
instead
like
use
goes
more
to
of
the
the
side of the
propellant to
ship.
burn longer
From
during
like
ascent,
I
adding more
think
velocity to
one
ship
of
and
the
increasing
booster
how much
views.
payload it can ultimately deliver to space.
And
I
the
made
and
an
then
edit on
the
it.
Today we're
and then the sea
I got my
levels
trusty
actually.
super heavy here. We're going to
Dude, I'm
intentionally
so
try to
wait.
flip
Ooh,
straight
model,
up.
model,
So
model.
No,
again,
holy
as you're
guacamole.
separating
Need-
from the ship,
I
we
get
want
my
to get
little.
to here as you're
Oh, wait,
doing
check
the
it out. I
boost
wanna hear what
he's
back burn.
saying.
The fastest way is
Missing a
just
couple
flip straight
distance.
up and go into it. That's roughly what we did on flight
This booster
5.
model is
It's the
Missing a
most
grip
direct
pin.
way to get into that
3D.com.
orientation for the boost back burn. What you don't
Man,
want
they
to
should've
do
got Jack
is
Gunn
when you
down
flip
there.
all the way down like that. We did
Should've
that on
given the
flight
model.
7. It takes you in a big loop, uses the most
Get
amount
James
of prop.
Gunn.
Not efficient.
Launch him on
We're at the
Starship.
point where we want to start kind
bro.
of tuning
Jack
it
should be
in
like
and
right
getting
next
some
to
extra
them,
performance
giving
out of the
them
booster.
his models.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
he should
called
give the model to
optimization.
SpaceX.
To
Yeah,
accomplish
that's
this,
a
we
good
made some
idea.
changes to the hot
Deserves
stage
to go on
adapter,
one of the
welding
either
reinforced panels
Polaris,
over the
Dawn, or
vents in
whatever,
the direction that we want the
or
booster to go.
whichever
So when the
flights.
ship
Should've
enters
been me!
flight, the thrust will push
Me!
through the blocked vents, which means that the nudge
Yeah,
will be
I
in the
thought he was
direction
supposed to
that
go on
we plan
Dragon.
for.
I'm not sure.
Flight
And then when we go
5's
to the next
He
generation
should.
of ship and
The
booster,
most
we plan to
ideal.
control the flip
Look,
direction
he'll
by
make a rocket
fine-tuning
and
the
do it.
engine startup
He's that
sequence on the
committed.
ship.
Booster
Yeah,
onshore
and that's
diver.
not the only flight
Booster
experiment
on
that we have
ULA
planned for the
facility
booster
diver.
today.
Onshore
We're
diver.
not
Booster-
attempting to catch, so
Atlantic
we're going to
beat
try and
diver.
gather
Booster
additional
chopstick
data
diver.
that's going to improve
Head beat
performance
diver?
on future
Okay,
boosters. We're
Oh,
also going to
that's
try and
gonna
see
be
how
the
ship
resilient we
methane
are
tank is
to things like
quite
losing
full.
an engine during the
It's
landing.
almost
By
complete.
Wow, you're
sending
so
the booster
smart.
out to
It is
sea,
quite
we're
full.
able to do these higher risk tests without risking the
Oh.
launch pad.
All right, buddy.
As
We
you
don't
might have
accept
heard
smart
earlier,
asses
we're going to be
here.
doing what's called a
You guys
higher
think-
angle
you
of
guys think
attack.
they're telling us
Basically,
all
instead
of
of
this
coming
stuff
straight
because
down,
of,
we're going to tilt
the
up a little
leaker?
bit. That gets you
Maybe.
more drag on the
Because
booster.
it was,
You're
like,
able
leaked
to
on
use
Twitter,
just
and so they're just, like,
aerodynamic
saying it now
forces
that
to
it's
slow
been,
you down.
like,
The slower you're
already
going
said.
at the start of
I
that
mean,
landing
why
burn,
not?
I think they
the
were
less
planning on saying
propellant
this
you
already.
need.
More stuff to talk
Because
about.
really, you're just
Can I be
focused on
honest?
slowing down
Like,
as much as
I
humanly
dislike
possible when you fire that
Stewart
up. So
mainly
by
just because
already
of
going a
his
little bit
content
slower, we'll
thieving.
get some benefits
Suitor
to our
is right.
performance and our reliability on those
What are
burns.
we called?
Yeah,
I'm not too
exactly.
sure.
And there's
how to pronounce
definite
it.
uncertainty in
mean, I
how
did
well the
like
booster's
always
grid
the
fins and
occasional bit of
structure will be
info
able
that he
to
gets.
control its
Only
flight when we
520
get into
viewers.
higher
fell off.
angles. So don't be surprised if it isn't a smooth descent for the
Wait,
booster
yeah,
down
only
to its splashdown
520.
point today. The most important
Only
objective of this portion of the test will be getting
520.1.
actual flight data to help
0.1,
anchor our
someone's
models.
fingers just
Now we're
watching
hoping
it
to
right
fly
now.
the next
DeVito.
generation of super
you
heavy
guys see
boosters
that
at even
ABC
higher
article?
angles
Yes,
of attack.
oh my
But
God.
this test
It was
today
so
will give us a
bad.
better
Oh my
idea of
God.
what is feasible.
So dumb.
awful.
Now, on top of
Thank you,
all of
Purpose.
this, we're going to see how
Ah, yes.
resilient Super
These were
Heavy
totally
is to engine
missions to
failures at the
Mars.
most critical times.
Yeah, we're going to
How are
intentionally
people just
disable
engine
one of
failures?
those
Let's look at
three
booster
center
setting.
engines.
Yeah,
and
no,
instead
dude,
use an
it's in
engine
the
from the middle
Holy
ring that's kind of
God.
right
I
behind
think,
it.
Okay, so they
Booster
are
center
relighting
engines
the
are
middle
what we
ring.
nominally
I
use.
love how, like
Very
in the
last part of
Guardian
the
video
landing
about
burn is just
Starbase,
kind
they
of
only showed
fine-tuning
Flight
the
1
booster's
footage
path
like
into
explicitly.
those waiting chopstick arms.
Do you think Booster
Yeah.
4
It's
too?
gonna add
Ooh,
some
ooh, ooh,
realistic
ooh, ooh.
simulation of a
Flight
pretty
one
scary
footage.
situation where
You
engines
can
are
easily
not
tell if they're
starting at the-
anti-Starship
probably the
because
worst
they'll just show
possible
Flight 1.
time, but we're going to do this
Only
without
exactly.
Either
risking
that or they show a Thunderfoot clip.
Or
at
they
the
show
very
flight
end
2
of the landing burn,
of
we're
the
going to
booster
cut
exploding.
one more engine off
Right.
and go down to only
Do
those
some
two
lagging. saying I'm only.
The burn is going to end while Super Heavy
Why
is
is
still
there two different times on
700 feet
NSF
above
stream?
the Gulf. So we expect it to make a pretty hard splashdown. So, in all, pretty eventful day for the booster.
And as many of you may know, water landings are actually uncommon for SpaceX. While
The
other
booster
launch
and ship will
providers
probably be
expend
getting
all of
taller.
their boosters after flight, we
Sorry.
land and reuse most of ours. All of these tests are going to help us improve future generations of Super Heavy until we reach its fundamental design, a fully and rapidly reusable and reliable rocket. All right, let's check back in with Chris and Hawthorne. How's it going, Chris?
Yeah, I didn't mean
Jesse,
that.
my colleagues here in Hawthorne definitely agree with you. We can't wait to see the Super Heavy perform its second flight and see all of the work from our thousands of engineers and technicians in action today. Now, while this reuse milestone is incredibly important for Starship's development, Super Heavy boosters are not the only vehicles that we reuse here at SpaceX. We're big on reuse, and our Dragon fleet is another example of that reuse. And we actually control those Dragon missions from right here in Hawthorne in the mission control room that we talked about a little bit earlier. For Dragon and our human spaceflight program, this
he's
month
actually
also marks
there?
a big milestone for SpaceX, our 5-year anniversary of human spaceflight. Now, NASA astronauts Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley got us started back on Demo 2, which was notable for being the first time since the retirement of the shuttle program in 2011 that was launched to orbit from U.S. soil. Now, in those 5 years, we have launched 17 human spaceflight missions, 11 for NASA, and 6 commercial missions, including Polaris Dawn, with our first commercial spacewalk in history, and Prom 2 earlier this year, which became the first human spaceflight mission ever to explore Earth's polar regions.
Imagine just like someone walks by with a full jacket on like
we
Mach
are
3.
expecting that number to grow significantly.
The jacket of
coming
good wisdom.
Now, most recently on our Prom 2 mission, the crew offered unique glimpses into the orbital spaceflight experience. And this was honestly just so cool. I say thank you to our Starlink teams for making everything with the Prom 2 crew show possible. This honestly made me feel like I was right there with them in Dragon. They were living, they were working, they were relaxing, they were doing their experiments while also having fun. Basically, just being people and inviting us along for the ride. And that was really meaningful. Being invited up there really showed how these are just the early days on the road to making life multiplanetary. And the vehicle that's going to make all of that happen is Starship. And Dan and Jesse, I don't know about you, but that is definitely a future I have wanted since I was a little kid, and I cannot wait to see us make it a reality.
Yeah, right there with you, Chris. It's
guys,
the fact
the
that we're
getting
that Dan had only had 3 to that being reality.
only had 1 Griffin.
The vehicle that's going to go is sitting on the
I
pad
also
right there.
don't think
Like, that's
I saw
endlessly
the
exciting.
what are they called?
All of that's
like
going to include sending humans,
Holy
all the infrastructure
frost.
for a permanent presence on Mars.
Again, I'm telling you, I
looking
want to.
ahead
I just want to
sending
go
the very
under that
first
vent, just
Starships
like
to Mars as early as
It
next
probably
year.
feels
Yeah, this
incredible.
will help prove that we can actually get to
I think it'd be
Mars
a little
and
too
focus on
cold, I'm
learning
not gonna
as
lie.
much as possible
I
while
wonder how
demonstrating
much
what
temperature
Oh my
we can
God,
do
that's
on
shit.
transit
He's
and
finally
land.
done playing
But
Brawl
before we
Stars.
can make
Look at him
life
go.
multiplanetary, we have to build the starships that
Make sure you mute
make
it down.
this all
Make sure you
possible.
mute it down.
That's right, and that's
Oh, God.
happening
Don't
right
worry.
here, Starbase, Texas, the gateway to Mars.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is where we're
If you're
soon going to
lying.
be launching up to
I
25
mean, pizza right now.
Starship launches
Yeah,
per year
on
here
T
at
minus
Starbase.
T
And
minus
the
1 minute,
place
we
is
should all
changing
pause.
every single day. We've
Three-
grown
three-
quite a bit
what?
just in the last
One
couple of
minute.
years.
Yes,
minute,
sir.
100 employees,
3
their families
Starlings in
living
one day.
amongst
What a
actual
boring
rockets.
ass day, guys.
We're in the process of
Harold
expanding
playing, how old
production
are
and
you?
integration.
what a-
We've got a
what a
target
boring
of
ass
1,000
story.
Starships a year.
He's
We're
like
going to
a
try
month.
to
He's got
hit.
enough
And
Starlings.
recently, we did become a city of our own. We're the first city in
Well,
Cameron
okay,
County
it's like
in
at
30
least
years.
at
And
least
that's
a
just
week
going to
old
help
or
us
something.
scale more
Dude, I
quickly,
can't
try
hear
to
anything.
build out the best community possible for all the people that are building the future of humanity's
I
place
wonder how
in
much
space.
colder it gets around the area
Starbase,
with all the
pretty easily
venting
one of
and
the most
stuff.
inspiring, exciting, unique places to live and
wanna-
work.
What if they made?
As usual,
What if they made
shameless
Starship
plug,
run on
we're
coal?
always hiring. Keep
Hey, 7
come help
minutes
us
on
build the
NSF.
gateway to Mars. Visit
Biomass,
spacex.com/careers.
We're gonna play
See
the
all
Wii.
about it.
Minutes.
This is my
Solar.
first time in
Solar
Starbase,
powered
and
Starship.
Dan,
Net
the
zero.
Star Factory is a
Ion
manufacturing
engine?
engineer's
I can't
dream.
believe this.
To be able to build a factory like this at such
Imagine
a large
doing
scale with
one
such a
of
large
these
scale
Starship flights to
vehicle
Mars
is
unmanned.
so
The
wild to
fucking
me.
Tesla Roadster hits
And
it.
though I'm just visiting, Chris is hanging
Chad,
out
shut up.
right where
He's so
I
funny.
call home base. So let's
Oh,
check
that's
back in
really
with Chris
funny.
in
Make sure you
Hawthorne.
mute him.
Some fatalities,
Thanks.
but that's just
It looks
because.
like so. I said unmanned.
Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, everything here in Hawthorne's
Sorry about
looking
that,
good. The crowd is gathered.
I agree. At 1
Really
minute we
excited to
should, like,
watch the
mute
hard
or,
work
like, not
of
say
all of
At
their
1 minute
colleagues
we
come
should
to
all
fruition here for Starship
make it
on its
shut
ninth
up.
flight test. Not tracking any
not muting.
issues. We are excited to watch Starship do
No.
its thing
Hi,
today,
waving
make it halfway
person.
around the
No,
world,
wait,
and
guys,
do
look.
a lot of those critical in-space maneuvers and operations that will be vital for the program's continued
Dude, that's an
operation.
integrated
So,
hostage ring.
Dan
It's
and
so
Jesse,
ugly.
we can't wait for liftoff.
Ew.
Let's have a good flight today.
Looks all right. We'll have to see the
Ew.
full
Thanks,
design.
Chris. Now, if you're just now joining
Ew.
I think
us,
Chris's
where
hair
have
would
you
look
been?
better if he had it like fully
But
pulled
we're
back.
glad that
like in
you're
a
joining us
ponytail or
now.
something.
We are at T minus
Is
just
the hot
under
stage
6 minutes
integrated,
until
or-
liftoff of the 9th
Well, this
Starship
like-
test flight.
The hot stage
So
was the
far, the
friends we made along the way.
range is looking
Oh,
good.
right. Hot
stage is not
All the
integrated.
airspace
Are you
and
crazy?
Shout out
trajectory
to that
area
RVAC
that we
that's
are
floated
going to
underneath
be
the fire.
launching through is
No,
looking good for our test flight today. Weather has been great. It was a little rainy and windy this morning, but it cleared up. It looks beautiful here in Starbase.
I don't know why,
and propellant loading continues on both stages.
Super Heavy is
yeah,
so
it is continuing. We're a little over 90% full.
And then,
like, booster, we are pretty much full in the main tanks on ship, filling up those header tanks. We're going to continue loading prop for about 2 more minutes. Once we're done with that, you've got just under 11 million pounds of liquid propellant spread across those 2 stages. After we get through all of that prop load, our stage 0 will get ready. The ground systems will go through pushbacks, clearing all of those fluid feed lines.
Respect the
What is 30 kilometers?
We did just see they did a flat cradle check.
All right, let's quiet down.
On the ship. We're doing final alignments of the guidance navigation
system. Adobe, put me on cam.
Steering,
put me on cam.
checkouts of the flight safety system. So everything progressing right now. If we do need to hold, that can come at T-minus 40 seconds.
Why is there only 7
built into the countdown where we can pause to wait for any final checkouts, pressurizations, anything that we need to complete. We can hold there. We will only hold there if we're tracking an issue. We're not currently tracking anything that will hold us at T-minus 40 seconds. But if you've seen a Starship launch before,
should I 420 minutes?
Through them,
420, here we go.
Wait, should I increase the sensitivity on my mic?
T-minus 40 seconds. A number of events will occur in rapid succession.
I would think I'm gonna.
Spin and ignition comes to flight pressure. Ship goes to internal power, and then after that, to quick disconnect or QD. Arm lockout is removed in preparation for return. Just shortly after T-minus 0. And once we pass T-minus 40 seconds, we do still have the ability to recycle the count under certain conditions back to T-minus 40 seconds, and then hold there to assess what happened and see if we can proceed again back down to T0.
I feel like they might be moving, but
I'm recording right now.
In that timeline, as we pass through that and we hit a hold, we'd have to scrub for the day. One pretty visual one will be if the water starts flowing for that deflector system.
Remember when I made that one edit?
That happens right at around T-minus 10 seconds. For flowing water, we can't turn it off after it starts, and if we hit a hold, we're scrubbed for the day. We would need to refill those water tanks. We would also, at that point, need to refill all of the propellant tanks.
I'll be right back.
Pounds of propellant. It's a whole lot.
I'm feeling it
do that in about 24 hours, so we can always turn around
I wouldn't be upset.
to try
I'd be a bit
again
annoyed.
tomorrow. But
I wouldn't even
we are
mind
coming up
because
on 3 minutes away from liftoff. We should be hearing that we're closed out on prop load on the ship at this point. Booster coming up shortly.
Tower bound,
as long as they...
Wow,
yes.
Yes. Just looks amazing there with Starship on the launch pad.
Okay, once it hits 130, y'all
just about 2 minutes
once it hits 130,
from T0.
we all shut up until
a lot of objectives for today. The booster, the super heavy booster flying today, will be flying for its second time. Last flight was on flight 7 and just turned around in 2 flights, which is pretty incredible. I'm super excited to see that booster fly again.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
I want a good reaction video. I want a good reaction.
Dude, that's why I love Block 2.
Wait, they're saying something.
Shut up. I cannot hear. But again, that's not the end of the day. We can hold at T-minus 40 seconds for quite a few minutes. We eventually have to start looking at our temperature of all of our propellant.
Dude, I
on
couldn't
board.
hear
That's
anything.
usually
What happened?
What drives us.
I just heard
if we
it's
go
not
too
the end of
long,
the day.
we have to stand down for the day.
Like if they
so
need
we
to
are
hold.
expecting a hold at T-minus 40 seconds.
Oh.
It's over.
Sounds like we're going to be doing some additional checkouts on the booster Raptor while we're at that T-minus 40-second mark.
The booster power Raptor, no.
We will expect to see the clock pause.
Flight 8 attempt 1 all over again.
And then again, we've got a couple of minutes. They can work through the issues.
I'm going to go sicko mode.
So launch today. If it's something that we can't, we can always stand down, turn around, recycle, fly again tomorrow.
Again, that's really important. This is what terminal count is exactly for, is to be checking the vehicle, monitoring the vehicle systems as it makes its way down to T0. And again, this gives us the ability to catch anything and be able to hold, as Dan has been saying, and recycle if we need to, or pause so that we can work through those issues and see if it's something that we need to stand down for. And as Dan mentioned, we will be holding at T-minus 40 seconds, so in about 20 seconds from now.
Why even hold
so we'll
then
end
and just not now?
And they'll work through these final checkouts on, sounds like just one of those Raptors on the first stage on Super Heavy, which
It's
As you
over.
said, we're reflying it for the
It's
first
so
time.
over.
29 of
It's
those
so
33 engines have
It's
already
probably
been
just some
used.
scheduled
all launch,
anyway, so.
one of
Hold.
which is
Oh,
already.
wait, you have like a pause button. up there.
Telemetry.
It's
Twice.
cool graphics.
He's getting ready for his third.
Dude,
And
the
you just heard
engines
our
are
flight director
chilling.
for the day, Joe
They probably
Slater.
actually just
Hey,
needed
shut
a
up!
more
Shut
time.
up!
Shut up!
Hold at this T-minus 40-second mark. Keep an eye on one of those Raptor engines on booster.
One? You
Just
fuck.
quiet,
Which
Oh my
one do
god,
you
one of
think
them
it
just
is?
didn't chill in time.
Which one do you think it is? We need to beat it
I
up.
swear to God, if it's 314.
Who
I don't
gives a
even
fuck?
think
Launch.
314 is on the booster.
Only 827 viewers.
Okay,
It fell off.
hold on. Just wait.
Wait, so what happened?
One of the engines
And
just
if you're
good,
just now
and so
jumping
they
in, we are
held it at
holding
40
still at
seconds.
T-minus 40 seconds.
Hold on.
Watching one
What if they
engine,
just send it?
waiting for temperatures to kind of
It's
get
only
to
one
a zone that we
Raptor.
are
Oh my
to on one of
god.
the engines on
Ooh,
the
maybe it's the one they're
booster,
not gonna
on the
start
Super
up
Heavy
on.
booster,
Guys,
getting ready for its second ever flight.
okay, I couldn't hear exactly what
We'll
they
just
said, but I
continue
think
to hold
they said
again. We
something about
can hang
operational
out here for
temperatures
several minutes.
for an engine.
We held
What?
for
No.
a while on the first attempt last time, and then cleared it, and then we triggered a
Wah,
different
it's
issue
too
on the
hot.
ground
We can't
side.
launch.
Shut up.
But again, this is exactly what it's for. This gives us
Dude,
the
just
best
don't
chances
ignite
at
that.
success.
There it goes.
And the clock is rolling.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
Yes!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alright.
Yes!
We're so
Come
back!
on, yes!
We're so back!
T-minus
Yes!
30
Yes!
seconds.
Don't
Let's
say
get
it.
this
Come on!
Starship,
Come on!
Shut up.
first
We don't
flight
even.
proven
Yes!
super heavy.
Shut up.
Get ready to take off from start.
Unmute at 10 seconds. Unmute at 10
Holy
Let's
seconds.
go for launch. We're
Oh
going
my
for
god,
launch.
it's getting real. It's getting
Dude,
real.
we're going for launch. Dude!
Okay,
Dude!
oh, should activate.
Dude, guys, no way!
Shut up.
Here we go.
Oh,
SpaceX! Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh! No! No!
It's because we didn't all
Oh,
mute.
fat asses were talking too much.
Did have
no
a
way.
hold.
Psych, fuck you.
Those graphics are
Clock
sick.
jumped back to
Holy shit.
T-minus
Dude!
40
Hey,
seconds.
mate,
Dude, it's like
Dude,
Falcon
look
9,
at
but
that.
better.
God damn it, they Falcon
love
9
it.
my Starship.
Y'all need to shut up. Jesus.
All right, so we jumped
Are
out.
we still gonna have engine telemetry on ship?
My fault.
I did not see the deflector go off,
That's good.
so hopefully we were right at
I'm gonna
around that
cry.
T-minus 10 second mark.
Is this gonna be flight 8 attempt 1
that
again?
T-minus 10-second mark, we do have the ability to recycle, as we mentioned
Come on,
earlier,
man.
back to T-minus 40 seconds.
Please, 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 please.
So it looked
please,
like
I'm
this
begging
time it was a ground side issue. We're taking a look at this real
Okay.
quick. So
Dude,
again,
what?
we're back at T-minus 40. We're going to hold for a little bit.
Are we dead
The
ass?
issues keep going.
We are
Say
still
psych
not
right
scrubbed
now.
for
Better
the
ground
day.
side than not.
Give them a couple of
Psych
minutes
retard.
to work through
No.
this. Again, we can hang out at
Imagine
T-minus
just-
40
Look,
for several
The
minutes.
moment it
Dude,
starts
I don't
rolling,
even
I'm gonna
care
go
anymore,
on
dude.
mute.
Just pull flight
Your
1.
bulk
Pull flight
temperatures
1.
and all of your propellant
Wanna see me
on board
launch?
the vehicle.
You have to wait
We're
another
not
40
actively
seconds. Huh,
replenishing
bozo.
the propellant on board Super Heavy and Starship, and so you don't have essentially forever to hang out before things start to warm up. And you do want to make
This
sure your
is just saying,
temperature's in
bro,
a
they
really
really fell for it.
stable range for
They
a
stay
healthy
on 40
startup on
seconds until
Raptor
night?
engines. So
That'd be sick.
they're going to work through this issue. We can continue to hold here for a
I
couple
mean,
of
a night
minutes.
launch would be kind of nice, but a sunset launch, come on.
What's launch without a little extra added excitement?
It pretty much is sunset right now.
Exactly.
Come
on. Ooh, what do you think a Starship jellyfish would look like?
Do you think kill yourself?
I think we've already
jellyfish?
seen jellyfish.
For Starship?
I'm pretty sure.
So
Yeah, it was ship 33 and 34.
cumulatively, we've held for a little over 3
Wait,
minutes
tower vent,
between
tower
the
vent.
two
I see tower
holds.
vent. Oh, wait.
Hold on.
This is a ground side issue on our tower. The techs are looking through the data
Fuck
right
you,
now to see
tower.
if it's something
It's a fucking
that
tower.
we can either work through
Dude.
or if it would cause
Fuck ass
us to
tower,
have to
kill
stand
booster
down. So we're
13, killing
continuing to
me and
hang out with
my
them,
good
holding
good
at T-minus
Tuesday
40.
afternoon.
Tower B would never.
Tower B's too goated.
Mm-hmm. Tower B knows what's up.
Fucking
If you're
Waiting
just
for
joining us, we
39 to
did
be active.
initially hold at T-minus 40 seconds. We continued the count,
God,
but
dude.
recycled before we got to T-minus
Oh,
10
wait,
seconds.
you don't think it's...
Loser.
Wait,
And
it's
so
a
we're back
ground
at a
thing with
hold
the
at
tower. You don't
T-minus
think
40
it's the
seconds.
QD, is it?
Waiting for more information. The team is checking out
I think that's like the only thing that it could be, right?
to
The
see
QD?
if we can continue today.
No, it could be like, for example, the worst possible outcome, which, by the way, is not what I want to say, but
Pad explosion. Pad fallback.
bro, are you serious?
Wordle. Yo, what's the
Wordle?
word over today?
Bro, someone already
Not
got the
right
word.
now.
Y'all remember that Joey Leal edit? Or not Joey Leal.
We're continuing to hold here at T-minus 40 seconds. We've been holding for just about 5 minutes now.
Dude,
As the
we can't
teams
hold for much
evaluate
longer.
if we can continue to T0 for Flight 9.
I told you should do a wet dress rehearsal.
Shotgun in my closet looking so appealing right now.
All right,
Shut
so it
up.
sounds like we're coming to a resolution.
Sweet.
Yes! Yes!
Oh!
Oh,
come on,
wait,
come on,
is
come
it?
on.
I'm playing Wordle. Hold on. Let me know if the
How's your
test comes
Wordle,
back. I'm at Spoon right now, but I haven't guessed it.
I believe in you.
Wow.
Do space.
Spork.
Spore.
All right, so we are
Spork.
There we
getting
go.
to a resolution. We're gonna reset everything.
Okay.
We're gonna reset the count?
Reset everything?
Really?
Everything?
Bro, they're gonna reset all
Guys,
of it.
so
This might be the first night launch.
We might
Starbase
actually
just
not
like
get it.
goes back to its 2020
I doubt
time.
that.
Do you mean like
I doubt that they can hold for that
standing down,
long.
or does you mean like
For night?
I'm gonna mute
No,
all of
that's
you,
new.
I swear.
no wait, I have a question. Can they just top off the booster
Just be quiet.
and shit?
All right, so we're gonna see the clock. It is now rolling.
Okay.
Yes!
Mute,
Yes!
mute,
Yes!
mute, mute.
Yes!
We
Yes,
essentially
yes,
They're going
yes,
for it. They're going for it. I love you, Elon. I'll
Doing
just
it.
on you.
Yes!
Elon, how much you been?
There is a chance that automation will kick us
Oh my
out
God.
again if we
Shut
encounter
up!
the
Let's do
same issue.
Shut up.
Guys,
But
yeah,
for now, the
stop,
clock is rolling.
Oh.
We'll see if we
They just-
pass
they
around
hold
that
again.
T-minus
Oh,
10
oh,
seconds.
Okay, reassess again.
T-minus 15. Stand by.
Oh,
for
14?
count, guys. Here we go.
13, 12,
T-minus
10,
9,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4,
Deluge,
3,
7,
2,
2,
ignition!
yes,
1,
yes, yes, yes,
Liftoff!
dude, all 33, all 33, no way,
Come on,
dude, all 33, all 33,
I believe in this shit.
dude, I oh my god, oh my god, dude, Booster 14, I love you, oh my god,
I love you,
no
Booster
way,
14.
Telemetry is nominal.
no way,
You are not
no way,
Has cleared the pad on its way into orbit.
no way,
This one hell
it's
of a
literally
sight
no
right
way.
here.
All
We
engines
see
what I
it
said.
targeted right over top of us.
All
We see
33, no way,
All
no
33.
way,
All engines
On
what I
Super
said.
Heavy
All
as it
engines
starts
what I
to
said.
ascend skyward.
oh my god,
Are those two?
dude.
Are those two engines at low
Coming
power?
up on maximum aerodynamic pressure,
Goodbye,
then
ship
only about a
35.
minute and a half until we get
Let's
into
go!
that
That's
staging.
nice. Cams?
Yes!
There we
Wow,
are.
Dan,
Yes!
that
There we
was
go.
incredible.
Oh
Wait,
my
wait! Look at that! Look at that ring.
It's warped. The
around
good fins are warped.
We
It's the
could
same
still
good fins.
Taper, the taper.
Oh, come on, I love you.
Vehicle's power.
No
That's
way.
so cool.
Now we're just
The,
about a minute
ring around
away
the booster diagram.
from shutting down those engines on the booster. Again, this booster is flying for its second time
Water
today.
towers
Dude.
can be reused. Water towers can be reused.
Yes.
So hot staging.
Water towers can be
Yes.
Water
Yes.
towers can fly again! Yes!
We're gonna see
The tin
all
can
but
can
the
do
three
it!
center
The tin can
engines
do it!
turn off on the
Dude,
booster.
yes.
So
Go,
our version
go,
of
go,
most
go,
engines
go,
be
go.
off.
Gorgeous.
And then just a few seconds later,
Oh,
we'll
oh, are we
see
gonna get
six
like one of those-
engines
Yes.
on
Like one of those
chill
gas
to
stove
push it
shots?
away.
Gas.
Hold on.
Is
Oh,
that normal or is that
it's
just
beautiful.
Hot stage
That's
is
camera. That's
Shut up,
camera.
hot
That's
stage.
camera.
Dude, it's happening.
Oh my!
It's about to stage.
All right, hot
Okay,
staging
here we go.
in about 30 seconds.
He's doing a
Staging it.
roll.
Staging
He's
it.
doing a roll program.
Oh my
Why is it
god!
roll?
Dude.
Oh shit, what?
That's on purpose. That's purpose. That's on purpose.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
new?
like-
Is that new?
it's
Oh
Calm
shit.
down.
That's cool.
Wait, is that to divert? Is that to? Dude,
Definitely keep an eye
dude.
on which
No,
way
man,
the
no,
booster
calm
flips.
down a
First
little
ever
bit. I think that's just for the
directional
booster
flip
No.
we're
It's
going
the last
to
control.
today
It's
should
the
flip
last control.
straight up.
I'm
We should
muting
be
y'all.
a few seconds away
Okay.
from
Sorry, bro.
Okay.
booster engine cutoff. That's most engine cutoff.
Come
See
on.
those
we
engines
go.
powering
Y'all
down?
need to be quiet.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
Shut down.
Oh yes.
Here we go.
Oh,
That's beautiful. Yes.
I love you, Mr. 14.
Yes. It's beautiful.
It's gonna be
Oh my
really
god.
God, look at keep walking
No,
away.
you can see the ship. You can see the ship.
You can see ship.
Yes! Dude!
Running on its way to space.
You can see the booster. You can see the booster.
No, wait.
Chris
Why is
is
it
looking over there in Hawthorne, man.
It's just cool.
So cool.
Is that ice?
It's so fucking
He was
cool.
looking absolutely
Oh,
incredible
yes.
here in Hawthorne.
Yes.
As we said, 6 healthy engines on ship. We've got 13
Yes.
of the 13 engines on the booster.
Dude.
Now down to those 3, which is what we
Down to
expect in the
3.
final moments of the boost
Oh my
back
God.
burn. Now,
My
as a reminder,
my heart
we
is
are
looking
recovering
shut up.
heavy booster
Come on.
today. We are instead going to
Yes! I love you, Booster
good shutdown
14.
of the
I love
booster
you.
burn. Next up,
Water
we
no
have
way.
Jason of that hot
Yes,
station.
hot stage Jason.
Hot stage
Great
Edison.
call out there that everything looking nominal
Dude.
aboard the super heavy vehicle,
Oh my God.
which is returning to Earth, and we're going to be
Water
doing
towers
some
can be
experiments
reused.
with it, including a higher angle of attack re-entry,
There we go.
as
No
well
way.
as some
Don't
engine
jinx it.
tests
Don't
as it gets
jinx it.
closer to the
Ship, I believe
Gulf.
in you.
We are again.
Everybody
because
shut
this
up,
is not
Kenobi,
the
shut
cover,
up.
We are sending
We
it to
got
the
this.
Gulf on
It's got
purpose
this.
to do those
Dude,
tests.
what a
Again, you
view.
see the
Coming
booster
back.
on the left-hand side of your screen. You see ship with 6 healthy engines continuing its ascent to its planned suborbital trajectory.
This is not real.
Everything going very well so
Dude.
far for Starship's ninth
I actually
flight.
really
Now,
like the
4
UI.
minutes,
I really
15
like the
seconds
UI.
in.
Water towers can fly.
Great views from
Oh.
inside of
Is
the
that-
aft
oh.
engine
I
area
think it's
of
okay.
ship. They're looking at
What
those
happened?
Fire
3
suppression.
sea level
no.
and 3 Raptor engines
no.
on the
Is
right
that
hand
fire?
side of your
That
screen.
is a fire.
The
No.
booster doing its
Shut up,
job
don't
to
jinx it.
dump that liquid oxygen.
No, not
It's
this
looking
camera,
to
not this
release some
camera,
of that
not
liquid
this
oxygen
camera, no, not
propellant
this
in
camera.
its tank.
Switch back.
We
Switch
vent
back.
that propellant out
Shut up,
to
everybody,
lessen the
shut
booster's mass
up.
as it comes
Shut
in
up.
for its landing.
Okay. Switch back. Don't do this camera.
Just absolutely gorgeous views watching these 2
Come back.
vehicles.
On another related
do their
note, I'm gonna pull
respective
up my,
things in the skies.
No,
We're
dude,
testing
no,
today.
no,
And Dan, we're
no,
approaching the
no.
final
I think it's
mark
fine.
into
I
the
think it's
flight.
fine. I
Super
don't think
Heavy
it's
is
fire.
ascending
I don't think
rapidly.
it's fire.
What can we expect here in the next few minutes as it does its atmospheric test?
Dude, just shut up, just shut up. It can make it through
Yeah,
Seco, I
now
think,
as we
right?
talked about super heavy,
Dude,
might not have a very
dude,
smooth ride
no,
yet.
no.
We're gonna be putting it through this
Yeah,
high
come on, you got this.
Doubling super fuck up.
pitching it up a tiny bit, increasing drag.
Oh, that's a
Dude,
We've done
shut
this
up.
in wind
Yeah,
tunnels.
no,
We've done
that's-
this in computer
Is it bad?
modeling. It
Worse?
shows that sometimes
definitely
the
getting
control
worse.
isn't
Is that a
great.
leak?
Yeah, no,
No.
that's definitely
But
getting
No.
worse.
only one way to really
The
prove
fuck
it
is
out.
No,
is
don't
to
take this
real
away from
world
the
data.
cameras.
So
Maybe
here
that's just
comes
fun.
super heavy.
No.
Don't jinx it.
should
It'll make it.
be
It'll make it. I believe in it.
igniting for
I believe in
a
you,
burn
35.
You can do it.
I believe you.
You can do
I
it.
believe in you.
30 seconds from now.
I love you.
B14.
Holy hell,
We're
B14.
supporting
B14
We
entry.
are
Oh,
going to
God, it's
relight
hot.
13
Oh,
engines.
it's hot.
Don't bring that down
It's
to
hot.
3 engines. As we talked about earlier, we will be intentionally shutting down.
This isn't feel
We
real.
will be shutting down
This doesn't feel real.
one of those
This
3
is fake.
center
This is not
engines intentionally to push the limits of
Dude,
the super
it's
heavy
gonna do it.
booster.
It's gonna do it.
Pressure's nominal.
I believe in you. Water
Yes,
towers can be
Continuing
reused.
to see
Dude,
6
come on.
healthy engines on
Holy
the
shit.
ship, 3 sea level and 3 vacuum
is this
engines
view?
still ignited
It's through the
as the
clouds.
super heavy booster is making its way back down.
Yes,
to the
holy
ground.
shit!
Great.
Holy
One
shit!
engine out.
One out! Oh, fuck! What the fuck just happened? Shit!
What
Fuck!
was that?
What was that?
No! Fuck!
What was
That
that?
just fucking blew up!
Just blow up.
Wait a second, someone predicted that.
Booster 14, no! Booster 14, what the
They
fuck?
ended with
Oh,
that
no,
when they
no.
burned.
I believe in you.
Dude, the flaps! The flaps! The flaps! Guys, look at the flaps!
No.
From
Guys, look at the
booster
flaps!
once we
Guys, the
started into
flaps!
that
Look
landing
at the
burn.
flaps! Half flaps!
Wait,
Did you
It's
see
already...
confirmation that the
Dude, that's not
booster
good, that's not good, that's not good. Fuck! No, that was not like that. That wasn't like that 2 minutes ago.
Able to get through landing
Oh, that
burn,
might
but
have been
again,
from
we're
house
not
station. It
bringing
might be
that
from
back
house
as
station.
expected.
No, it wasn't like that before. Shit! Come
We're
on.
fine. I'm sure we're fine.
We were getting live data
Oh,
back
go,
the
Steve,
entire
go, go,
time
go,
through
go,
that high
Booster
angle
just
of
blew up.
attack flight, so
Oh,
that was
God.
something that was
I'll miss
really
you, 14,
vital
I
for us to
still- Water
get during
towers
this
Booster
reuse
14, no!
It was doing
for a
so
three-flighted
good.
booster.
Oh, we
All
have that.
right, shit.
We have that glow. We have that glow on the
There's about
RVAC
2
again.
minutes left.
Shut up,
Wait,
shut up,
wait,
shut
Might
up.
just be regular
we
glow.
do. No.
In about
We
2
do.
minutes, we
It's
expect
fucking
all
awesome.
6
Wait,
Raptor
Guys, shut up.
engines to
Shut up, just shut up, just shut up.
Be
Hey, we're so close to Seco, it's okay.
basically second
so close.
engine,
True.
second stage
True.
engine shut
Just
off.
shut up.
And these are some incredible views, is Dan from the aft end of the ship.
Oh my god.
Watching as
Just
the
shut up,
engines
just shut up,
are
just shut up,
ignited
just shut
with the
up. Fall
Earth
out
in
of
the
my chest.
background.
Come on.
As
Come on,
always,
not
the
like this.
Starship
Shut up.
avionics team, the tech,
Just shut up.
We're so close.
think we just
Is that a
heard
boost back clue?
the booster. But all right, we got about a
Okay,
minute
they
left
lost
into this burn. All eyes
FTS
definitely on
maybe.
ship
It made
as
it
we
past.
get through the
It
final
made it past.
stages.
What do you
into
mean?
its
Hold on,
ascent.
hold on.
It made it past the
Expecting
past
them
time.
Come on.
Stop.
It's gonna do it.
to
It's gonna
start
do
to
it.
cut those
The
It's gonna do
pressure's
it.
getting.
off.
I love you.
That's
I love you,
low.
ship
That-
baseball.
no,
I have
that's
faith in you.
45
I don't care.
seconds.
Shut up! Shut up! Oh my god.
Just mute us, dude.
I don't know.
Then stop talking.
Oh shit.
Terminal guidance. Terminal guidance. Come on.
Terminal guidance.
Dude, come on.
Holy
Come
shit.
on.
Oh God.
Holy shit. Come on.
We're
I
so
believe in you.
close. It's
All right,
so
just
close.
about
dude.
30 seconds to
close.
go.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
come on.
Say it. Say it.
Guidance.
Say it.
Go back.
Say it.
The
Oh my
final
God.
stages of this ascent burn.
Seiko.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Say it.
Don't
Oh
sound
my
like
god!
Perfect. Okay.
Say it now.
Raptors
Say it
first.
now.
No way!
Successfully.
Dude!
Energy levels still
Come
running.
on, you
The
got
glow's,
this.
the glow's diminishing.
Yo,
I
look
think
at
the glow's
that. Is that
diminishing.
cooling?
Come on.
Cut off.
No way! Yes!
Cut off.
Yes!
Believe it. Oh my god, I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out.
Nominal insertion.
Pass out. Not an orbital insertion.
One pens because an engine failed on B14.
Oh, it's rotating.
Yes.
It's rotating.
That tastes so good.
An incredible
It's rotating.
flight
It's probably
test
rotating
so
for
far
deploy. It's
today.
probably rotating for deploy.
I think
It's
that's
okay,
just from the
okay.
vent. I
We
think that's just from the vent.
reflew a super
God, I
heavy
can't
booster
believe
for
it.
the very first
Oh my
time.
God.
in
Ship
9
35!
flights
Ship 35!
That's 35.
in its
I love
orbital
you!
journey.
Yes!
Again, it's going to remain
Dude!
suborbital for its
Redeemer.
mission
Dude.
today,
Wait, say it. Say it. Say it.
but it ignited all.
Yes!
It
Yes!
ignited all 6
Yes!
engines
There we go.
and
It
made it
made
all
it.
the way to Seco just now.
Oh yes!
Okay, I'm gonna pull up Interstellar Gateway.
Oh my god!
And they're gonna, and
I'm
Joe's
gonna
just gonna be
pull
really
NSF.
angry.
I want to see the booster explosion.
Imagine.
Dude,
imagine.
is their
so
ship
much-
supposed to be rotating like that?
Probably. I don't know.
Incredible.
All right.
And
Imagine putting
It's
so
a red
much.
stripe.
Ooh,
just-
still lots to come
Let's go.
for the rest of this
Oh, they
flight.
did it.
I can't believe
Uh,
this. Oh my
Per
god.
usual,
It's
I
real.
need to collect
My heart-
myself.
Look at that rotation,
yeah,
dude.
messy.
Chris.
Look at that
Watch
How's it
you.
going
Wait,
over
wait,
there in
wait.
Hawthorne,
Tingle
man?
should
How's
just
it
leave
going?
for the pets.
I
Wait,
think
guys,
the
guys,
elation
you
and
know-
the excitement and the happiness at
Boring
what
ass
we just saw
Dude!
achieved
Only got
carried
1.2
through
viewers.
across all of our sites. What
No
an
way.
incredible view to see
No
Starship
way.
back
Do you think-
orbiting the
guys,
Earth just
think
under
they're,
11 minutes
do you
into
think
our
they're
mission.
rotating that for
Absolutely
the
exciting to
Starlink
see
deploy?
all of this.
I think
And
so.
super
Probably
pumped,
is.
especially
I really hope they
work
are.
in action here
Dude.
today.
I hope
As
that's
guaranteed,
intentional.
it has been an exciting
Holy
evening so
shit.
far
In
for
the
Starship's
sun.
Dude.
ninth
Hey, we're gonna
test
get
flight.
plasma
We
one
lifted
way or
off a
another.
little bit after 6:30 p.m. after a couple of
We're gonna get
holds
plasma
that
one
were
way or
triggered
another.
at the T-minus 40-second mark, but we were able to clear those one on
Why
the
is the
Raptor,
ship
one
tilting?
on the tower, and we were able to lift off successfully
That's what we
from
were just talking
Starbase.
about.
33 out of
Oh, that's my
33
shit.
Raptor engines
Give me a
lit
second,
on
I gotta go get
Super
water.
Heavy,
I gotta go
all
get
6
water.
engines lit
Oh
on
my
ship,
God.
bringing
Oh my
it
God.
to
I
its
gotta go get
planned
water. I'll be back.
suborbital trajectory
Let's talk about
around
the
our
booster,
orbit.
though.
As Dan said, we've
Well, I
got a
feel like
lot
Hobson
still
or
coming
someone
up
said
in
that
our
the
flight
booster might
sequence.
explode.
So
God.
coming up at about T plus 18 minutes, 26
Dude.
seconds, we'll have the
Shaking
first
right now.
deployment of
That was
simulated
fun.
Starlink satellites planned
Oh
from
my
Starship. That will be followed at about T plus 37 minutes and 49 seconds by the relight
I
of
just
a
had to go- I
single
just got-
had to
Raptor
go
sea
home.
level
Wait,
engine
hold on.
That was
in space.
incredible.
This is going to help us gather data
You
on
guys
our
think that
ability
engine
to
that
do a
didn't relight
deorbit burn
on
for
Booster
future
14
Starship
just, like,
missions
It's the
that will
rotation
go
slowing?
orbital. And then,
I
of
think
course,
it was
one of the
FTS.
biggest
It might have been
tests
the
yet to
problem
come
engine they were
is the
mentioning.
new heat
It
shield
looked like
modifications to
Well,
Starship.
let me go on Twitter
and
and
that'll
figure
start
out.
with re-entry into Earth's atmosphere at about the T plus
Whoopsies.
45-minute mark, which should take about 16, 18 minutes to
What?
complete. Now, today's re-entry is going to
The
test out
dragon
heat
made
shield
it!
like we said. Specifically, how
Dragon!
Starship will
Oh!
100
Yay!
missing
Dragon
heat shield
cam.
tiles on its thermal
Dragon
protection
cam.
system. Now, we purposely took
100,
those
whoa.
100 tiles off over very critical areas of the
100?
vehicle
Ooh,
to
it's
be able
green.
to safely
Starship
test on a
system
flight
burn is
like
complete
this
and is now
suborbital
coasting through
trajectory
space.
into
Look
the
at that-
Indian
whoa,
Ocean.
look at that
What might
shadow.
happen on an
That's sick.
operational flight in those areas
Dude, that's
if we
so
were to
cool.
lose the primary heat shield tile over Starship? So very critical test coming up, and then after that we'll have the final
Okay,
descent.
what
So we
camera is
will again
this?
be
Almost
pushing
worked.
You know what's
Starship
funny?
to its limits. We definitely
Is
pushed
that-
the
is
booster
that-
to
What camera
its
is
limits collect data, gather data, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing.
Dude, I know what camera that was. I know what camera that was.
Who was that line?
Guys, I know what camera that was.
As we look to one day soon,
Dude, that was the
Starship
Pez, that was the
will
Pez
support
dispenser cam.
catch and reuse.
That's like an outside Pez dispenser cam.
While there are payload simulators on Starship
That's
for
the out-
deployment
that- you
today,
see-
as
that's-
we
give us
will
a
see in
payload
a few
view.
minutes, the primary
Let me see the
data
inside,
and
please.
the primary payload for today
Wait, we
is
haven't
the
seen
data.
any
And
internal
today,
cameras.
just like with
Like
Starship's
for the
previous
payload
test
base.
flights,
trying to
that
find
data
some,
is coming to
every
us
camera
courtesy
I
of
can.
our
Like
Starlink
the banana.
network. In
Oh
fact,
my
it
God.
is from Starlink that you are
We gotta
seeing
find
these
new-
wonderful
links.
views
We gotta
of
find-
ship in
Oh,
space
look at
right
this.
now.
There's a mission control operator
And I
saluting.
can't wait to see
in,
Starlink
Hawthorne.
really provide those
Wait, where?
epic views and that data
posted it.
transmission during reentry, which is very, very
Oh
critical.
my
to
God.
Starlink, baby.
Oh,
during
I
reentry.
just
So,
I just fully
Dan and
internalized
Jesse,
that B-14
it's been an
is
exciting
gone.
day so far. There's
Wait, who
more
just-
to
I'm gonna miss
come
Booster
as
14.
we get ready for
Wait, who
Starship's
just-
first
who
ever
did it?
payload deployed. What can we
who
expect
did it?
next year
Me.
in the
I
next few
thought
months?
Booster 14 would make it. No.
Thanks, Chris. Just going to
Echo Orca.
reiterate thank you to
Oh, cool.
the
Yeah,
Starlink
see?
team for
What?
Wait,
the
it's stable. It's stable. It's
incredible
stable.
views
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
That's stable.
In a
Oh
few
my
minutes,
God.
Starship will
Oh, look,
deploy
look at the updated
eight Starlink
wait, that's
simulators
Dude.
near and
the
far
past
to our
that's
next
looking-
generation
I told
Starlink
you.
satellites.
No.
The Starlink
Who changed my
simulators will be
GeoFX?
on the same
Satan.
Who
suborbital
changed my
trajectory as
GeoFX?
Starship, meaning they will
Dude.
passively
Aw, man.
re-enter
The fuck
the
is that?
atmosphere
No,
just like Starship.
Why is it re-entering?
No, it's
With
going for
these, we can
nighttime.
see
I
how
really hope
Starship's
it's-
Oh,
payload
yeah, I
system
saw
will
that.
work in
Oh my God.
flight while
Oh
ensuring
my God,
that
I
the
looked at my
simulator
head.
satellites pose
Oh
no
my
safety
God.
risk to people on Earth
Yo,
or
what
for
is that red line?
other satellites in orbit. Now, this also ensures that any parts of these
can't find it.
simulator Starlink
ablative.
satellites that do survive reentry splash down harmlessly in the middle of the Indian Ocean.
Oh my God. Seeing
So,
the
okay,
toy.
someone
And then
We're
before
finally
we get
gonna
there, though,
see
we're
it.
going to have to open up that payload
Someone mentioned it,
deployed door.
with
So
the
we've
Tesla
only
sensor,
ever
what
done
would
that
happen
one
if
time
it does not
before.
close? Will it be
Pretty
able to
sure
survive
it was
reentry?
Flight 3. Someone
They have
on
contingencies
the
for it.
internet,
No,
please
that
check
happened
me.
on flight.
But that was the only time we ever opened it, and we've had Starlink simulators on the last
A
two
lot happened
flights,
on Flight 3.
but we
Except for
haven't
the
gotten to
rotation.
this
I don't
moment
remember.
yet, where we're
I feel
able
like it was
to
a Flight 3.
open up the payload door
Which the
and start
rotation on this
deploying
flight
these.
looks like it stopped.
It's
So-
going to be
Whoa.
pretty
There
cool.
we go.
We've got them stacked inside
Wind
of the
deploy.
Oh,
Starship
wait.
payload
Are they going to
bay.
be doing a Raptor relight?
And we'll have
Yes, they're
potentially a
doing
couple
it.
of views. You saw
Oh,
one
look at
camera
that.
pop up. Oh, there we go. Look
Yes,
inside
yes.
of the payload bay
Holy
of
shit.
Starship.
Oh,
You can
that's-
see
oh,
them
that's so cool.
stacked down
Look
in
at all
the
the
middle of
parts.
your
That's
view.
so sick.
There's kind of four on
Oh my
either
God, no
side, so
way.
they're sandwiched on
Dude,
top
this
of
is
each
so
other.
good.
Stack of four right
Look
behind
at
each
the
other.
ice and zero.
And then we're gonna pop the door
There's no way.
open. It's on
wait,
the
is that
right
ice or is that
side
just
of your
dust?
screen,
I
so
hope
we'll
it's
see
ice.
that
I think
open
It's
up.
dust.
and
It's
then
all the
start
mosquitoes.
firing
It's all these spitter
Starlink
members.
Oh yeah,
simulators
it's
out.
the space.
Orbital
it's space
sunset.
ice.
Oh.
Oh my
We are
God.
expecting the payload
I
door to
Orbital
open
sunset,
in
dude.
I'm about
a
to
little over a
cry.
minute from now.
Ship has made it.
Oh my
And
God.
once that
Oh
payload
my
door is
God.
open, about a
You know
couple
what?
minutes
Thank you,
later, is
B-14,
when
That
we
for
was
will
sacrificing yourself for
That
the
was
ship's
so
success.
stressful.
start
Oh,
dispensing
what?
those
Look at that.
Yeah,
Starlink
there's
simulators.
one right at the bottom.
That's
Coming up on
another
Starlink.
So should be able to see them kind of firing out
Finally.
from
Look at
right
that.
there. So really
Those look-
cool.
Dude, there's
Oh,
9 of them,
these,
no?
these are going to
The
carry
laptop in my
dozens
closet.
Are
of
there
this
cameras?
next generation
Those
of
are way more
Starlink
technically
satellite into
advanced.
space.
We're
And those
space
are going
scientists. We can
enable some
count, right?
truly insane things in terms
look,
of speed.
Dude,
there's
and
9 of
pace,
them, no?
and what we're able to we're able
zero
to do.
gravity in quotes that I've ever seen.
Starlink's been really great for Starship.
Dude, isn't there 9 of them?
Obviously, getting live video back
that
is really
the
cool.
Commodore? That is
Just
the
the amount of
Commodore.
high-speed telemetry, everything we're able to get back is insane.
That's the Commodore
And for a
at the bottom,
development
or the-
program, that's
the-
kind of
the-
everything.
That's a forward dome, yeah.
Yeah, the forward dome.
We're
Same
in
difference.
excess of
Dude.
100.
That's cool. That's really cool.
130 or
His door.
160. My numbers
So,
are fuzzy
okay,
right
I
now,
totally
just like
do
my brain
think
is.
it was FPS for the
but
booster, which is sad.
Yeah,
but
that
in
was
excess of
better-
100 megabits per second of downlink.
Yeah, that
and
was.
a lot of that
We
gets
saw what
eaten up by
happened
video. We've
when
got
which
dozens
one
of
was it?
cameras
The one
across
that,
Starship. We added
loaded,
several more.
Flight
It's fine, it's fine.
For
During
this flight,
coast
you
phase,
saw
Get a
a couple
booster-
of
I mean,
those
a
as
flight
we
three.
have
We're just gonna talk.
essentially
Or no, not flight
360
three,
no, I know,
degrees.
but during coast phase, I think we should go back
Open the
and
pod
look
bay
at the
door, Hal.
Booster 14.
1.3 million people are
let's
watching.
rewatch
Hey,
the
hey, I just thought about something.
1.3 people.
3 million are watching.
Did they say team?
13 people are watching right now. What the hell?
13
Fell
million.
off.
Wait,
1.3
sorry,
million.
Kurt.
No.
Okay,
13.
payload deploy demo in 1 minute and
Is there air in there right
10-ish
now?
seconds.
Dude, come on, open the pet
In the
dispenser
payload bay,
door.
is there air?
Get out of here.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
All
we are
that shit is
expecting
gonna
the payload
fly
door
out
to
the moment that payload.
open.
I don't know. Is it below
Any
it or
moment
I don't
is it
think
in the
is it
front?
is it
Watching out for
pressurized?
that.
Are
Again,
we
you're
above
looking
the
at
payload
the
of the press
inside
dispenser?
Yeah,
of
you're above the
Starship.
payload.
Whenever
Yeah,
they get
this
to
is, we're looking
suborbital.
You just see me
we're looking
mounted.
down onto the.
It could have opened.
whenever they get
already.
whenever they get back
Dude,
to the
they
hot
should
side
open
of
the
space,
door.
I
then all
think
that
the
ice will-
moment it opens, we'll see all these particles
Rush
go.
out, yeah.
Fly
Probably,
out,
yeah. Yeah.
Well, we heard the door
It's
open
still
was in
pressurized,
progress.
and then when it opens, it's.
Wait, I think it's starting.
Door
I
open
think
is
they're
in
opening
progress.
it.
Unable to actuate all the way open.
It looks
so
like
they
yeah,
are
yeah,
gonna
it's going.
close it
It's
back
Wasn't
up.
able to
going.
open.
Doors
Dan
open.
told me
damn
no. Said I'm
What?
sorry, Dan.
Nope.
Can't do
They
that.
couldn't open the door. They couldn't open the door.
Looks like we will
No.
get the door open
Think they'll
today.
try again?
Predicted it.
But that's okay.
Wait,
I'm
what
looking
am I doing
down.
This is
this?
obviously a
What am I
test
doing
we
like
want to be able
this?
to do before
You
we're
Yeah,
deploying
put it on your mouth.
Did
You
full
don't
on
Did it not
Starlinks.
open?
But
hold it.
Yeah,
the
you did. Yeah, it couldn't
real
open.
focus for this,
No.
now
Actuators
that
weren't
we are
working.
in space,
Dude, are you
is
kidding
getting
me?
to that
Yeah, the
reentry.
actuator
That
jammed
is
or something.
the most critical phase
Dude.
of
Try it
Starship.
again.
Bro,
We
bro,
still have to
here,
do.
shut up.
Wait, they should just they should deploy it in the payload bay. They should just deploy it in the payload bay. What could go wrong?
Oh,
All right,
Fuck.
well,
Over.
so it does
It's
look
just
like we're
probably
not going
going
to be
through an
able
area
to
where we
deploy
can't find it,
Starlinks
'cause
today,
no!
but we
What
should
just-
It
have
exploded.
pretty frequent views
I don't think it
from
would've.
Wait,
Starship.
the
They might
telemetry
cut in
the
and out
telemetry stopped as well.
every once in a
Uh-oh.
while.
Oh, I have
but
8 pairs
should
of
be
my
pretty
belt.
good.
Oh, never
We
mind.
No, I
are
can't
in
swallow until the
darkness
end
right
of the
now,
flight.
so might be a lot of black, but
What?
the
I
cool
think
part is
I think
when we
it's
get
probably
to
going
entry,
into an
it's
area
gonna be
where
daytime.
it can't
Yes, and we did that on
What's going
purpose
on?
like
so that we
seen.
can get some live daytime
So-
views
Damn,
as
okay.
ship
Look
is
at all
returning
the
back to Earth.
Dude,
All right, so
That
sucks,
we
but,
are going to take a break. Enjoy
well,
these
look,
views as
I mean,
we get
look, data
them.
for the next
Enjoy the
flight.
tunes. We'll be
Open the
back
Oh my
in a
God.
couple minutes when we get ready to
NSF's,
relight one of those Raptor engines
patch
on
has a
orbit.
shrug
See you soon.
emoji or
Oh,
shrug
let's see what the
emoticon.
music is.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh.
Open
Wait,
the
how's
pod bay
the
doors
reentry
now.
gonna be affected? Because there's extra mass in the nose.
You'll see.
Honestly, this is
The
actually a
flaps will
good
probably
test.
They probably have like a program for this.
The flaps will probably just be working harder, but that's I
They'll
think that's
probably
about
Probably
it.
have margin, yeah.
Somehow
Yeah.
the
Surely they have something.
the dummy links
I
just
hope
disappear.
so. I hope they had a margin for that.
Let me that.
So it turns out it was
Fuck-ass payload
spinning,
door.
but
Okay,
it wasn't spinning
let's
like
rewatch
changing its
Booster 4. I'm
attitude.
gonna rewatch Booster 14.
No.
Oh no! Oh my god.
6 minutes, 56 minutes.
What?
No, just keep it there.
That's when it happens.
No, keep it
Like
there.
6
Keep it there.
minutes.
Look, we can do that on ourselves. There's probably hundreds of videos on X.
Yeah.
What if we miss it?
Relight is at 3749.
3749.
Rest in peace, Boost 14. Rush 1 or 2.
Godspeed, Booster 14. Damn.
You almost worked.
God damn.
all right,
They'll be back, probably.
all right, Kadobi. Can you run it back onto
No,
like
don't-
minimal
don't.
speed to booster 14?
Don't want it back. Don't want it back.
All
I mean,
6
Oh!
Raptor.
you know, it doesn't really matter.
The aft
Yeah,
engine.
it's fine.
Well, they don't have an
I
issue
just
with
wanna
it going into
Computer modeling
Mexican
us
waters
to get real
anymore.
world data. So here comes
True.
super heavy.
I think a couple parts
That's
of it are
true.
going to go into the
Earth's
Mexican
doing some-
waters.
Then bring
No.
that down to 3 engines.
just
as
thought about
as we
something.
talked
Thank
about
God they
earlier. We
didn't
will
catch.
be
Wait,
Wait,
intentionally
stop it.
shutting
Pause. Quickly, pause.
We will
Pause it. All right,
There would've
go
been
to
a
the
crater in
settings
the
and make it
dunes.
0.25x speed.
Wait, I just thought about something.
can't.
Interstellar Gateway's
You
views.
can't on a live stream.
Oh.
You can't. Just
Yeah.
play
be
it.
shutting
replay it.
down
guys.
one of those
Interstellar
3 center
Gateway's views.
engines
What? I'm
Do
intentionally.
you think it could have been
Think about it.
stress
Push the
from
limits of the super heavy
repeated
booster.
engine or like repeated force at the aft?
Fuck ass cloud.
Maybe.
Oh,
Continuing
I think
to
it did in
see
Yeah.
SN11,
6
honestly.
healthy engines on
God
the
fucking
ship,
damn it. Oh,
3 sea
I was-
level
I was
and
thinking-
3 vacuum
I was
engines
thinking
still
I
ignited
was thinking the engine that
as the
didn't,
super heavy booster is
light-
making
light-
its
like
way back down to
exploded or
Earth.
something.
We can see those grid
It
fins.
may have caused a
Heavy
down
work.
cover
That's
issue.
That's flight termination.
Oh, maybe.
That's
Yeah,
flight
That is
termination.
FTS.
that's
That is
FTS
work.
saved.
Oh,
FTS was saved.
Yes.
It might have been
can't
an
be
issue like SN11
Let's see
where
liftoff.
the engine exploded and
Liftoff
sent a
was-
shockwave
liftoff was
through.
cool.
It is now
No,
rolling.
no.
Yeah.
Liftoff was
Just
cool.
go back to
Disconnect
live.
cast
Come on,
around.
go back to live. Go back to live.
Yeah, go back to live.
We've seen liftoff a million
Just
times.
click the live button. There you go.
What's the other?
I'm gonna go report my information.
Okay, you know who probably got the best views ever?
I had a bingo card.
Coming to Africa.
Interstellar Gateway.
Well, it didn't deploy.
Oh
huh?
yeah, IGW.
Yeah, let me try to find Interstellar Gateway.
Oh yeah, what's their stream looking like?
Probably a whole lot of nothing.
Open the door. Open the door.
Open the door.
Maybe NASA spaceflight got.
Look at the crowd.
I checked NASA
They didn't
Spaceflight.
live
They
stream it.
didn't get views.
They didn't?
Not Interstellar Gateway. I'm trying to find some.
Oh right. The flight path.
Every
it was
astronaut got some.
It was a very
Every
high
astronaut
angle
got
of
some.
attack.
He did?
NSF got something.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Okay, wait. I might have to leave and check that out.
Hold on, I'm looking at NSF's.
At least he caught the booster explosion.
I'm not sure about the booster explosion.
Wait. Think about it. The angle of attack was much higher this time around. Remember?
Oh, that's right. The angle of attack. That could have been it. Or that probably was it.
NSF got the booster explosion. Hold on.
Really?
Oh,
Hold on.
NSF casual NSFW.
Wait.
Wait, I was
You're
watching
so
NSF.
funny.
God damn it.
You're so funny.
Yeah, they got it.
Really? Holy shit. Wait.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot. I'm blocked by NASA spaceflight.
Why'd you get blocked by NASA spaceflight?
I think
Hey.
it was during the Max Evans
Oh no, they didn't. They switched to the SpaceX stream right before it exploded. This is fucking.
Look, they
could still have had cameras on it.
Right.
There's okay.
That was definitely flight 2.
Jill Bernard posted, "I am looking respectfully," and it was the telemetry for the ship.
I saw that.
Okay, so they probably got. Sucks that it exploded, but they probably got some great. Okay, something Raptor 3 fixes this. Yada yada.
What's the deal?
What,
It
Elon?
sucks though that they. It sucks they weren't able to test the
their ship cams.
reentry profile.
What'd you say?
There's an engine bay cam on that computer right there.
What? Oh, good eye.
Where?
Oh
yeah, I see it.
I don't see
You know what I would love? A camera with a light in one of the tanks on the ship, or honestly, ship and booster.
So they still have a camera. They're just not showing it.
Yeah.
What asshole? Am I right?
Oh
There's no way to sugarcoat this.
Damn. Okay. Why am I getting a shit ton of Elon and
Kind of wish
from
B14
hours ago on my timeline?
I wish
I'm
B14
alive.
They just
actually
got
worked
incredible
correctly.
data from it, but like it sucks. I feel bad.
Well,
They're good
again,
data.
the high angle of attack and then all that.
That's the first booster run since Flight 4.
They just
Flight
bring
three.
Flight 3.
They just bring a
and 6.
They just bring a view of the Turks and Caicos, just like they're celebrating not getting rained on by debris.
That's first booster run since Flight 1, 2, 3, and 6. Or technically
first.
Hey, look at that one guy in the window over there, like going like, "Wow, whoa," with his arm, like the slowest, most mechanical wave ever.
He's looking at the camera. He's looking at the camera.
He heard me.
to see.
He left. I embarrassed him. I'm sorry.
Poor lad.
SpaceX is watching our stream.
Can you imagine?
He's red because he wants to fucking kill you.
Actually, I think they should go back to the original telemetry. I don't really like that.
So it's very clear that they probably did fix the harmonics issue on Flight 7. Obviously, I don't think they lied.
Yes.
And it's clear that they fixed
the
engine issue from Flight 8.
Look at the ship telemetry. It's spinning.
No, it's just. It might be a reorienting.
Yeah, reorientation.
Yeah, it could just be reorienting for the.
Because it was
burn.
kind of retrograde, and they wanted to do a prograde.
Look, I don't think there would be any real way it would spin anymore right now. Well, then again, I didn't watch Flight 3.
Retrograde or prograde?
What's that guy looking at on his computer? It looks like he's.
They probably need to do it for the relight.
It's rocking back and forth.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
How do I work spaceship cameras?
Oh, okay. It's moving again. Okay, this. I love the telemetry. It's a bit weird to watch.
Yeah, it's 2D. It's 2D, so you can't really get an understanding of like.
I would at least
how
like
it actually is moving.
Like, is it retrograde or prograde?
Maybe
Is it spinning?
I don't know what it's doing. I don't think it's spinning. It's doing
No,
something.
Is he stupid?
Well, it looks like it's rocking back and forth, but again, since it's a 2D thing, I mean, you can't really tell what it's doing.
Is he stupid?
Maybe it's testing its movement. It stops at one point, then immediately goes back up. It's probably testing its movement.
They said nothing about that though. It might be spinning. Like,
Look, okay. Then it goes
Why
back
would
up.
it be spinning? Please, no. Yeah, but it could
Then
be
it
like moving instead of
stops.
like this. It could be moving like this. You know, it could be, what is that? Yawing instead of pitching or rolling?
Okay.
No.
It's going back. It's going forward. It's going back. It's stopped.
It
It's
could be
going the same time. It could be a telemetry mess up.
It could be pitching instead of yawing.
I don't know, man. I think it's rolling.
I don't think it's anything bad. I feel like they would show us the viewer say something, knock on wood.
They sometimes do, they sometimes don't.
So we're going to see, like I said, they abort the in-space relight, then we know it's not making the re-entry.
I think it's spinning. I think it's spinning. This is. Are we about to see another Flight 3? Did we just get reverted back to Flight 3? Is Block 2 the worst?
Wait, this is literally exactly like Flight 3 if it goes the exact same way. The booster blows up before landing.
Yeah.
Yep.
The ship spins out of control, and the door doesn't work right.
Wait,
That's
Flight 1,
no way.
Flight
What the
2,
fuck?
Flight 3, this is the third flight of a Block 2 ship.
Look, what if the telemetry's just
Block
not
2
doing
the
it
worst
right now?
thing to ever happen to the Starship program? Oh shit! It's spinning. See?
Wait.
It's spinning.
See, look, it's spinning.
Wait, did they say anything?
Wait.
Let's check.
Come on, man.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. Well, fuck.
Wait, actually, turn the stream volume up, but like only to like a quarter or like half or something, so that we can hear in case they say something. But yeah, that's perfect.
We just got reverted back to Flight 3. This is bullshit.
No, not the next box. I bet.
That was a whole.
It's going fast.
Oh, that is really spinning.
See, it is. Oh,
no.
Unless that's venting.
It's spinning.
Imagine it's.
No, that's spinning.
It's spinning.
Is it though?
Did Tim Dodd kill the Starship program again?
God fucking damn it.
Okay.
We should use have you thought about doing that on the Starship instead of just the booster? Or...
Well,
just the all
Ship 35 is spinning. Just
Mark
not
Rover, was that you?
No, is it spinning though? Look at that.
Wait, it might not be.
It's been oscillating like that forever. It's spinning. It's spinning.
It could just be the telemetry is very.
It's rolling, and then the centrifugal force
rolling.
makes it spin.
It's rolling.
Wait, dude, what's happening? Dude, what happened? No, what the fuck?
And the ship is on its
Dude, what the fuck is
trajectory.
happening?
As you can see in some of the
Dude,
views
oh shit,
and
what's
from
happening?
some of the
It's rolling.
telemetry,
It's
we
spinning.
are
Fuck,
in a little
fuck,
bit
fuck,
of a
fuck.
spin.
Pez door's
We
still
did
jammed.
spring a leak in
Fuck.
some of the fuel
Shut
tank
up.
systems inside of Starship, which a lot of those are used for your attitude control. And so at this point, we've essentially lost our attitude control with Starship.
Fuck.
We are still on a path toward re-entry. We are suborbital, so no matter what, we are going to enter. However, this lowers the chances for it to be a controlled re-entry. So if you think back to Flight 3, when we had something similar happen, just the end symptom of a loss of attitude control, we were in a roll by the time we hit re-entry. So we are going to re-enter. We should hopefully still have views.
The
Starlink satellites are pretty robust.
I
Still
guess,
maintaining contact.
Adobe, it's rolling. Adobe, it's rolling. Oh my god.
Maintaining contact even when we are in a spin, essentially. So we should hopefully continue to keep live views. It's going to still be dark until we get a little bit closer to entry.
I don't give a shit about an overlay, dude.
A little bit. We're coming up on Africa. I believe we do swing just to the south of that continent. And by the time we start heading out over the Indian Ocean, we'll start heading into a sunrise.
Ship 35 is built different, sure.
No. They said they can control it.
Looking great with a lot of our on-orbit objectives for today, where we're hoping to do the PES deploy and relight an engine, and then really importantly get into that controlled entry to really put the heat shield through the ringer.
We're definitely not relighting.
Nonetheless, Starship marching forward towards that re-entry over the Indian Ocean, so we'll continue to hang with it and give you any updates as things continue to change.
I think you're retarded.
Okay, I am retarded.
I doubt one engine can fix this in like the 6 seconds.
Oh wait, my bingo card literally... Okay guys, my bingo card has S35 loses attitude control on re-entry.
Are you
What?
kidding me? Are you fuck? Oh my god.
Wait,
I hate you.
We're gonna beat you with hammers, dog.
No, this is the bingo card I made the other day.
Oh wait. Space Fox made the wave. He took the wave flip. Ah, god damn it. Okay, from the space engineer. Okay, what struck me as interesting is the apparent appearance of all the previous signs. Leaks from the center engine, mild skirt fire, melting RVAC manifolds, visible vibrations on the aft flaps, and then almost simultaneously, all but the RVAC burn through stopped. The center engine leaks concern me. If it's continued to build up during a coast, I'm worried about the relay demo and re-entry. I'll have to look more.
Yeah, so like,
it's lost control.
Look how fast it's going, though.
Holy not testing the back. Yeah, I think it's.
Dude, I feel like.
Wait, remember the little leak we saw during ascent? That might be it.
I don't know if that would be like that.
Are we for real?
Control.
Wow.
No, it might have grown since then.
What is that vapor it's flying through? Surely that's not venting.
It could be, actually.
Man.
What if the Pez door is just like, no wait, you can see the Pez door right there. Never mind.
You know what though? I'll say this. This might actually be a lot easier to fix than what?
Hold on. Where's that gas coming from though? That looks like it, if anything, it's coming from.
Wait, guys, it's not rolling. No, guys, it's not rolling.
Well,
no.
You can't really see the Earth for.
I think it's going
very odd view.
Yeah, no, I think it's just inverted. It's not rolling.
Even if it isn't, it's metal side.
Yeah.
Maybe the moment they start getting control potentially with the flaps, they could.
Yeah.
No.
That would be so funny if it did that, but I doubt it.
It's disappointing, but this is a much easier issue to fix this time around. Is this a similar issue to Flight 3? I don't think it is.
This is exactly like Flight 3.
This is a repeat of Flight 3.
No, I just see the cold gas thrusters, bro.
No. I meant like in the way it happened, like a leak. What caused Flight 3's malfunction?
Oh, true.
Yeah, it was like a frozen thing.
It was ice. It was ice buildup on Flight 3. It was the olish gas things that got an ice buildup.
Yeah, the cold gas thrusters just build up a bunch of ice.
Once again, Tim Dodd causing the Starship program to fail.
Look, I'll say this though. While this this does mean that Flight 10 is far more likely
you, Tim Dodd.
Fuck Tim. Stop. Cut to the interstellar clip.
I just feel like it's not rolling over.
I don't know. We don't know the exact position.
Oh no! I see what the reflection, dude. It's going this way, not this way.
Oh, I see it now.
Wait,
it's going skinny ways sideways.
It's going
oh,
like this.
Dude, it's moving like this.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
That's more controllable with flaps, though. That's better with flaps.
Yeah, they can. Well, they might save it. They might save it.
Like this.
Wait! I'll be right back.
It was rolling on Flight 3 though, and that's a roll, isn't that? Or is
we can't tell.
Oh, flaps.
Oh, flaps again.
All right, so 36 minutes.
Oh, they might
15 seconds into today's flight tests. You're
it's moving
seeing
much
some
more.
Flat movement here on the ship.
Come on.
If you've been following
they can shut off the valves, maybe
we
skip
have essentially lost attitude control on the ship
fast.
at this
Look at
point.
That vapor going by.
It is suborbital, so it's still headed to the exact same trajectory as before. We were not able to get that payload door open and deploy those nose cones. We've been dealing with some leaks. This is also what led to that loss of attitude control. So
they're building a new one in space.
We are kind of in a spin. And we are also going to be
oh shit! No one went. What?
If you've followed through the history of Starship,
flaps are moving.
Something similar happened.
Are we on entry yet?
Different cause, but same symptom.
At 39 kilometers,
where we weren't able to maintain attitude control in orbit.
Re-entry really starts.
And so we're gonna skip the relight of that Raptor engine while we're in space.
Dude, I feel like they could save this.
We are going to still proceed with entry.
Impossible.
But as we are not able to control
imagine
the
like
ship
couldn't
do into entry,
we're
it will enter in whatever orientation.
Well, I feel like ship 28.
No way, you're actually going to proceed.
We're not going to be essentially aligned the way that we want to do for re-entry.
So again, I see from the glare and stuff. It's moving like this. It's moving like sideways.
but
It's not going like
chances of
Flight
making it
3.
all the way
I thought it
down
was
It's not
pretty slim.
No, it's going like this.
Flight
It's
3
kind
had
of
a roll
rolling
issue.
sideways.
Still getting
Yeah,
but Flight 3 was rolling this
from
way.
Starlink the entire
No, that's
time.
pitch. No, Flight 3
we'll
was
continue to stick with
roll
ship
is this.
as
So you
it
have
continues
pitch.
on. We
Wait,
are
you have
about
pitch.
10
Yeah,
minutes
Flight
away or
3
so,
was
until we start
all
getting
the way.
into
I
entry.
feel like Flight 3
What is that going
And
across the
the
screen?
light will start to pick up
Ice.
as we cross the Indian
Ship
Ocean.
26 save
We'll
us.
start to see a
Ship
little bit more
26
daylight,
save
and
us.
we'll, as always, as long as we maintain
Pray
that
for
comlink,
ship
there's some
Ship
clouds
36,
on the way
36,
in,
not 26.
and
This
we'll
is
start
much
to bring
better
the
than
Starship
the last
into the Earth's
flight.
atmosphere. So
And
that coming
like
up
I've said,
in
this is
about
an easy,
10 minutes
easy
or so.
fix for
So we'll check
ship
back in with everybody in the
I agree.
Starship.
36. You just gotta like
Reentry starts in 9 minutes.
listen the. I don't
Yeah.
even. Do you think this is even harmonics for this? I don't think it is.
No, I think it's just. I don't know.
I think it's just like a leak, like something.
Bro,
that just-
Flight 8 wasn't
Wait,
harmonics
wait,
either.
guys, they posted the Flight 3 recap on this day, a year ago?
Okay, dude. Okay. Shut up.
You mean Flight 4, right?
What direction
No,
are
Flight
we
3
even
recap.
going?
Flight 3.
Why don't they?
The one that this
Oh
is
yeah, Flight 3.
mimicking.
Oh yeah, they put Flight 4 on July 4th, I forgot.
I wish they would
This
go
is
to
the
another
first
cam so we
day.
could actually see
This is
where
the
we are.
first day.
Oh
No
wait, I feel
starships
like
are
it's
allowed to
moving
fly on
somewhat.
this day anymore.
Dude, I don't get what's going on. We're gonna have to wait for entry.
Is that like? I don't think
Is
it,
this
obviously
entry?
is an entry.
No, this
Okay,
isn't
look,
entry.
Is
You
it?
know, I gotta say this
No.
though. Like,
They
well,
said
all the
10 minutes before entry
What am I
starts.
looking at then?
Guys,
What am I
Daily
looking
Hopper
at?
posted. Daily Hopper posted.
Oh no.
Dude,
Oh yeah, that was a
dude,
while
no,
ago.
no, just tell me like, what am I looking at? Somebody
Did
help
that
me.
tile just fall?
I
or
think
is that
I
just
think
more?
that's just that's like a plume from either the thrusters or a vent or something. I don't know.
Look, think about it though. Like, I mean, maybe they're trying to vent as much as they can from the tank itself that is messed up, and
True. Well,
No,
Trying
they
to
wouldn't
begin-
vent it.
Well,
No,
dude,
no,
look
wait.
at-
They wouldn't vent it because then the remainder that they actually need would just leak out.
well, this
Look
is just
at- well-
actuator controls, right?
Yeah, it is. Also, well, look at where the plume is coming from. That looks like it's coming from the nose cone, not like the aft end, right?
Imagine
Or
it's
am
that
I-
part. I'm imagining it's that.
It's
Whoa.
35, the worst starship I've ever
Oh.
seen.
Never.
Dude, I feel like it's about to re-enter soon.
Almost as bad as Ship 26.
It's stable. It's stable. Whoa, wait,
No,
what
it's
am I
not.
looking at?
No, it's
It is
not.
stable.
It's in it. That's the aft.
Are we
flap.
watching
That's
the same
aft
Yes,
screen?
I know, but it's stable.
We don't know
That
what.
doesn't look stable to me.
Oh
though.
shit.
Look, I don't think it's
Oh, shit.
spinning. I feel like even at this
Uh-oh.
speed, if it were to be spinning, that
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is this, dude?
What the fuck am I looking at? Is that
Oh,
entry?
no.
There's a vent. There's a vent.
It's fucking.
There's a
It's
vent at the
going.
bottom of the ship.
Oh, I see a vent. I see a
Look
vent.
at
I
the
see a
vent.
vent.
Yeah, new vent just dropped. Do you think it's the
Wait,
leak?
you think they're trying
You
to?
think the leak's
I don't-
expanding?
The leak.
That doesn't look like it's getting better. It looks
No,
like it's
dude.
getting worse.
What am I looking at?
don't
That's
think
entry. 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 Entry.
Oh,
That's
here comes
entry.
entry. Yep, that's plasma.
Oh
Here we
shit.
go.
Oh
You think
shit.
it could be a QD thing?
Oh shit.
Quick
Come
disconnect.
on, ship
It kind of
35.
looks like the right area, too.
Come on,
I
ship
believe in you,
35.
35. I love you.
Wait,
I love you, ship 35.
They could be,
Please. Ship 35. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Wait. It's too low. It's too low. I mean, too high.
No.
110
Entry starts here.
110
There is
kilometers. This is
still-
where it starts.
Fuck. Fuck.
Like,
I don't
okay,
remember
okay,
it
think about it. Think,
Dude, it's
Fuck. It's
entering
entering.
base
It's
first.
definitely entering.
It's entering.
Dude,
yeah,
it's
no,
entering
this
Raptor
is-
first.
Are we
It's
for real?
entering Raptor first.
God, yeah,
Oh
this is
shit.
Raptor first.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Are you for
fuck.
real?
Shit.
Wait, the fencing is fighting it. The fencing is fighting it. Look at that. T-bird startup.
it's a
It
beam
might
flash.
save. It might save.
It's pushing the plasma away.
Imagine
Oh,
that's
oh shit, what the
plasma.
fuck am I looking at?
That's
No
plasma.
fucking way.
No, wait. Think about it. Think about it. This
Oh my
this
god.
could be a
Oh,
combination
shit.
between what's being
We have
vented
epilepsy.
and
Get off the
Oh.
ship now.
Hell, dude.
This is steel cooled reentry preview.
Steel
Not
cold.
impossible.
This is it's transpiration.
Oh
cooling.
shit.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Fucking light show. What's going on?
Okay, I don't even know if this is
my
re-entry at this
God.
point. I think it's like
What the hell
This
is
is
going
entry.
on?
This has to be
No,
entry.
this is entry. This is the height for entry. It's
Right,
it's
so
dead.
we are
Oh no, it just caught
42
fire.
minutes and
It caught fire,
change
didn't
into
it?
today's
Oh.
flight test.
No,
You're
no,
seeing
no,
the
No!
light
The
shows
camera just got
as
screwed.
Starship is
Bro,
getting
35
closer
How
to
far
its
do you think it's
re-entry.
gonna
If
make
you're
it?
just tuning in,
sicko
we
mode.
were able to successfully
do
make
it.
it to
No
orbit.
fucking way, dude.
Run
What the
into a
fuck?
couple of
Relight
issues
What the fuck is
as
going
we
on?
slows
coasted
itself
to
down with
our
the
entry
remaining
point
sideways
over
now,
the
it's
Indian
sideways.
Ocean. At
Dude,
this
what the
point,
fuck is
we
going
have
on?
lost
It's
attitude
cooked.
control of the ship.
We're
and
I'm
have
losing
been
my shit. What's
spin.
going on?
The team made the call
Is it
I wish they
to
had
entering?
the
do what's
the
called
telemetry
entering
passivate
sideways.
the vehicles, so we're essentially
It's-
venting
I believe in
all of the
you!
remaining propellant overboard,
The ship
and it's going
28
to make an
block 2.
uncontrolled
Yeah, it's
re-entry.
dumping all of its propellant.
Important to note,
Is it?
this is a
Dude, look at that.
contingency that is
Look at
planned
that.
for, and we clear
plasma,
the
that's so
zones in
cool.
the Indian Ocean
Wait, but
where
is
these
that
entries
tile
could
side?
take place.
No,
So we're
it's
not going to come
sideways.
down exactly where we
It's
would have
flat
had
side.
anything
Telemetry's
happen.
back.
Okay.
But we
Oh,
do
no,
clear
outside. We still
still
a
there.
tremendous amount of
That
space
looks-
out in the Indian Ocean.
If this,
I wish it was
if
shit.
this is the heat shield, it's entering
we
like.
understand that
like
there are always
this.
risks,
Okay.
essentially, with
the
these
flaps
flight
can say
tests
that.
with the hardware, but we don't
It's
really
disappointing.
accept
I'll
any
say this. It's
compromise
very
when it comes to protecting
disappointing.
Come on, get those flaps.
But-
And it is one thing to
I just
note
wanna
is
say
we
here.
will actually still
Think at this
re-enter in
height, the
our
flaps
our
are
Oh,
planned
God, give me
entry
back
zone,
cams.
which is good.
Cut to Mega
That
Baby.
is
Cameras
exactly
back.
what we
Oh my God.
plan
Oh,
for.
reset.
You know, we do plan for if something
Back to
does
cams,
go
you
a little bit off
fuckwits.
nominal, that we
Damn.
have enough airspace cleared out
I will
for
shave you.
situations just like this.
Yeah, re-entry is still just that really critical phase that we need to try and gather
still doing
as
it.
much data, as much
Starship
information as
program is
possible as
evolving backwards,
a
guys.
fully reusable heat
Honestly,
shield
though,
has
like, I mean,
never been
over.
flown before.
That just means that
history of
flight
space flight, and
10 will
that's
be the
that's
savior
something that
program,
Starship still
like,
has
Cameras,
to crack. And
please.
so we
Like
had a
Flight
whole
4.
range of experiments on this one.
Dude, give us
At this
cameras.
point, and we just
We
started
know
to
we
lose
still
some
have
of our
cameras.
cameras.
I
so
know you got them
very
cameras.
They lost
possible
the
that we'll
cameras.
start to lose contact with Starship a lot sooner than we would have if it was a nominal re-entry. So we are expecting
Just
it
show it
to
then.
break
Oh,
up
telemetry.
essentially
Oh,
on its
uh-oh.
re-entry
Oh
over
no,
the
speed's
Indian
still
Ocean.
there.
So
Speed's still there.
not able to do a lot of our on
They
orbit
could just be. They
objectives
could
today,
just be dumping.
but
They could just
the
be
fact that we
dumping like all
you know,
the telemetry.
got it into
to
space
mission
was
control
just that was
instead.
just a really big
Instead of
moment for a
focusing
lot
on
of the
cameras.
team.
Yeah,
No, I
and
feel like-
another thing to
Let's
note
invite
is
it. I
that
know you can
Super
do it.
Heavy did fly for its
know, I
second
feel like-
flight today.
Dude,
It
we-
flew on flight 7, and it made it all the way
it's
to
back.
our shutdown of all the
It was
engines
slow, I
and
guess.
stage
Cameras,
separation,
please.
getting the ship into its
Oh,
suborbital
hi.
trajectory today.
All right, it's just intermittently
it did
freezing. It's
ignite
okay,
its
it's okay.
13 engines,
Dude, it's alive.
but it did
For now.
demise
67
at that
is
point.
where Flight 3
we did
didn't make it.
plan to fly it back down to Earth at a higher angle of attack, and we do expect it to stress the vehicle a lot
please?
more than what
Yes!
we've seen previously. So
shit.
it's not unexpected
Yes!
that we did lose the booster before we got to
Oh,
the actual
yes.
landing.
This might be the most
So
inflatable
we're gonna continue to hang out and see if we get any updates on
Dude.
ship. It does look like
Dude,
we
what is going
might
on?
be getting
Come
some
on.
video back soon.
What the
There we go.
fuck?
What the fuck am I
Oh, that's
looking at?
looking at the payload bay.
So
my God,
this is
it's
a
so
view
cool.
essentially
Oh, you
on
can
the
do
top
it!
part of Starship.
Come
looking
on!
up
Come
at
on!
the payload bay.
Come
and
on!
the nose cone.
No! It's rolling! It's rolling! Fuck! It's rolling! Fuck! No!
Essentially a tumble.
Gain
We have
control,
lost that
motherfucker.
attitude control.
Yes!
So
Yes!
Starlink
Yes!
wouldn't
Yes!
be
Yes!
able
Do it.
to
You can do it.
see this.
No! Yes!
We
Yes!
are at the phase where we have
Yes!
It's been or so we are entering
Oh, pieces are breaking
again,
off.
we're
Pieces are
entering
breaking
into an
off.
airspace.
I don't care.
really?
It's alive.
Cleared and monitored
This is
in
the
advance
best news
of
I've ever
launch
seen.
and
It's
before
not
we
real.
get
I'm not even
The
anymore.
things that we
Upper
are
stage
able to
in
see,
history
we're
just
seeing a lot of that
casually
plasma build
re-entering
up
the Earth.
during the
Oh.
the vehicle to
Okay,
see
I'll be
about
honest.
14
It is
degrees
like-
Celsius, and there you can see the
Hello,
flap.
It's breaking up.
Feeling that temperature there.
Oh my God.
A little bit melting away. But as we expected with the
all right, we just gotta
spinning
like
of the
give
vehicle,
props
we
to
are no
Starlink.
longer controlling the
Oh my
attitude of
God.
the vehicle. So
Oh my
this is now at
Holy
this point
shit,
in
oh my
the
God.
test
You
flight
can
is,
save it. I believe in you.
to see it begin
Come
to
on, ship.
I believe you can do
What
it. I
the-
believe you can can do it.
29.
Way back down to Earth.
Flag's breaking up.
And so we'll stick with it for as long as
I'm not even, like-
I can do it. I can do it. I'm not even mad. I can do it. Oh, telemetry.
Telemetry froze.
Come on.
But
it's over.
Come on.
No.
Yeah.
You're alive. Come back.
It'll.
Ooh.
It's re-entering actively right
There's
now.
a picture of it
And again,
tumbling
we
from
did do what's called
Africa.
passivation, so
Yeah,
you
I
essentially
do
vent
wonder
all of your
something.
excess
Really?
propellant overboard before you hit the atmosphere.
Okay, I do wonder,
That's a safety
could they
measure we
actually
can
get
take on
some
the ship
tile
while you
data
still have
on
contact
this,
with it.
like from the
So
sites
that
that
was
came
done.
in?
It's now coming down in the predetermined hazard area
It's
that was
gone.
cleared ahead of flight.
Come on,
Not
man.
controlled, so we're not going to get all of that reentry data that we're still really
All right.
looking forward to. This is kind of a new generation of ship. It has different
gore.
flaps, improved heat shield,
Flap
a whole
gore.
lot of things that we're really
Oh my
trying
God.
to really put
Okay,
through
now
the
we just gotta
ringer.
hope for Spacesuit Hour to
As
get a
there's a
new
whole lot
leaker
we
or
still need to
something.
learn before we get to kind of the next
Hey, my
step that
prediction
we're
was
hoping
right.
for,
I
which
said
is
they
going
would
to be that
get
ship
to
going orbital
entry
and
interface.
eventually coming back
We
here
need
for a
book this
catch.
bingo to
So
come back, or they
getting
need to show us
through
a. They
one
need
of
to
these
show us.
fully is going to be really important.
mission
It's
control.
not going to be today.
Hi,
But we are just going to stick with the ship,
There
see
is
what else
no way
we
to
can learn
sugarcoat this.
as it makes its way through the atmosphere
no way to fucking
and
sugarcoat. No.
brings an end to
That
the ninth flight
That was
test.
fucking crazy,
So we'll
though.
stick
Did you
with
see
it.
that flap?
Look. We don't even know if this is the exact same issue as flight.
Look at the
3.
monitor. What's on the monitor?
I don't think it
Absolutely
is.
nothing. Never mind.
I still have Google open.
There's nothing.
Guys,
on
I'm
the
going to
monitor.
go to a Twitter Spaces.
The buoys.
Yeah, I don't think SpaceX is going to release anything from the buoys.
I doubt it.
Okay, I'm going to create a Spaces.
Dude.
They'll just
Did I
they'll release
gain or...
they'll release footage of the buoys just getting pelted by fucking tiles.
Oh shit.
I think I lost like 20 followers because I was spamming during the flight. I need to double check. No, I gained 6. Never mind. I can't count.
There's no way to sugarcoat this.
Booster exploding.
What
on
should I
landing.
name the space?
What the fuck? I think it's over. No, we're not making another space. We're gonna sit here on stream.
If you're just now joining us, we did have
I'm
an
starting the other
on-time
space.
liftoff
You
from
guys can join, you guys
Starbase
cannot
Texas
join.
at 6:30 p.m. Central Time of the Flight 9 vehicle. We did have
pest in my
some
mouth just
incredibly
disintegrated.
stressing objectives today. The Super Heavy booster flew for its second flight. It first flew on Flight 9 and made its way to take ship all the way up to stage separation, doing its second flight ever, which is pretty incredible. We did lose the
do a
booster
really good
on the way
job on
back down,
ascent.
as we did fly it back down at a higher angle of attack. So as expected, we did have it demise on the way back down.
We were able to get all the way to that
between,
landing burn,
Seco.
though. So we made it through that higher angle of attack. So a lot of great data that's going to help us improve those future.
So it's
booster
literally
flights.
just flight
Yeah, we did
3
do
all
the
over
directional
again,
flip,
man.
and it worked.
Yep.
It was actually a
remember,
great
what
view
happened
that we
after
saw.
flight
I mean, they made it farther.
And then
4?
ship continued 6 healthy Raptor engines in the beginning of its
Hey, I
flight,
told you
making
it's
it
gonna
all
break
the way to
the
Seco and coasting for quite a while. We made it to
So,
the expected time that we would open
Okay,
up the
so-
payload door.
What's your guys' predictions for Flight 9?
Unfortunately, the door did not open as we
For Flight
expected it
10?
to, so we did not deploy the 8 Starlink satellites.
Who just left?
Yeah, we ran into a couple of issues once ship got there, but I can tell you it was a pretty crazy moment for a lot of the people that were standing here for ship to make it there.
Starship Flight 9
It's been a
post-flight
couple of
discussion.
flights, but it was really exciting to see. Ran into some issues on orbit. We weren't able to deploy the Starlinks.
wait.
We eventually lost
Interstellar Gateway
attitude
just
control,
posted their first
dealing with some
photos.
propellant
Oh,
links
shit.
inside of the ship.
I'll be honest, though, I'm
Starship
and we
not
did lose
upset
attitude
about this,
control. And
actually.
just to
Bahamas.
confirm,
Dude,
we
look at
did
that.
lose contact with the ship
Wow.
officially a couple of minutes
I'm
ago.
not even that
So
upset.
that brings
I'm
an
not
end to
upset
the
like I
ninth
was
flight
after
test. So
Flight 7.
still a lot of work to do, but
Oh my goodness,
really
the
big
full
moment.
vehicle's
Chris,
visible.
how's everybody doing
Oh, that's
over there in
cool.
Hawthorne?
I can't find it.
What's the vibes, man?
Look what's.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it's,
cool.
it's
What
a
the
test
fuck?
program, and that's
Yeah,
what
we
we're
gotta
here
send
to
you
do. We're
what's
here to
happening
learn, and
to
that was
my
definitely the
upper screen
vibe
right
in the
now.
atmosphere here at Hawthorne.
Look
Would have been
what's
great to see
happening,
ship get all
on
the way through
Discord.
its objectives today, but with all of that data that came down through the Starlink system, we're definitely going to learn it, and we're definitely going to fix that and
Honestly,
push
though,
forward.
think about it. This is
also
probably
great to see the
for
responsible
like,
engineers
I mean,
here in mission
this isn't
control,
harmonics, I
talking
don't
with the flight
think.
control teams
This
in
isn't,
Starbase. We talked about how
this
it's
isn't a
great
ride.
having that expert,
This was just a
that
leak
expert
in the
knowledge on
actuator
console
flap,
to be
or
able to go to
actuator,
at a moment's
system.
notice, and
That's-
that really helped us
like I
make
said-
the right
oh
decisions
my
in orbit
God.
today when
Africa,
we decided
Africa,
to passivate
Africa.
the vehicle. So we will be here looking forward to Flight 10 and
Africa view.
some success on future flights.
Holy shit.
All right, well, obviously, congratulations
I can't believe
to
it. That
was the
everybody
best views
that
of
poured so
re-entry
much
I've ever
time
seen.
and effort
I came
into
a little.
getting this
I'm
ship,
gonna
this rocket off the pad. The last 2 months have been an
absolute
absolute gauntlet for a lot of people. And we're continuing to learn more about this ship, about this rocket. We are trying to do something that is impossibly hard.
This is
And
not
it's
like
not
a
always
deep
going to. You're not
systemic
going to reach
issue.
it in a
This is
straight
just
line.
like
We said there's going to be
slightly
bumps. There's going to be
better
turns.
No, dude,
But
I think it was
these
fine.
are
everything that happened on
a hell of a
Flight
moment
8
for us. So
happened again.
congratulations to
15,
every
ship
single
20,
person
baby.
who put time, effort, sweat.
Seriously.
I mean,
Everything that happened was
the
Ship
SpaceX
34
way. We're
happened
going
to Ship
to learn,
35.
iterate, and iterate over
Except
and over
it
again
didn't blow
until we figure it out. So
Look,
thank you to
honestly,
everybody
the same
for tuning
heat,
in.
the
Thank you for
fire,
the fine people of Cameron
the aft,
County,
everything.
including the residents of the newest city of
I mean,
Starbase,
honestly, all this
as
is
well
is
as the
just
Coast
teething
Guard,
issues
Federal
with a new
Aviation
vehicle. Like, this
Administration,
is
Government of
literally
Mexico, as
the
well as
third
the
flight
Australian
of this
Space
design
Agency.
Look, it got
All right,
farther
now,
than it did.
This is not the end. We're going to have a whole bunch of cool liftoff stuff, so be sure to follow us on X
Honestly,
at
I'm not
SpaceX
I'm
for
not,
more.
I'm not even that
And
much
we will
upset.
see you back here
And keep in
for
mind,
Flight 10.
guys, that
Thanks for
this, like,
tuning in.
the second stage of V2 Starship is,
It's out.
like, this, it's the size of some first stages of rockets. So it's
Look,
like,
we've seen that V2
Okay.
itself has some teething issues. V3 will be godly.
exactly. Man. Wait, no, V3 is just
Wait,
going to
y'all
be
are showing
a
your
taller
faces. Why
Starship.
can't I? Hold on, give me a second.
V3 is going to be a taller Starship. It's cooked.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! NSF is doing replays.
Shoot.
Oh,
Of course
switch
they are.
to NSF.